Adidas right now and the WNFC. New Orleans Hippies, first year. Coming out of New Orleans, a good group of ladies, who definitely are willing to do a lot in the community. We're coming in here 0-3. We played y'all a couple of weeks ago. We lost our first game in our inaugural season. We just, appreciate the opportunity to come up here and play y'all again. It's beautiful out here today, man. We're enjoying this. So, let's see the outcome of this game. I know it's going to be a pretty good game. Terry and I are real good friends. He pretty much, taught me everything I needed to know and guided me through this. Guided me through this, this journey of owning this team, and it's been a real good journey. Michelle's Wall, the co-owner of the Hippies, she's out in Houston. So it's good, man. Let's see what we can do today.
Well, we're glad to have you here, man. I tell you what, we went out there to New Orleans for the season opener. What an atmosphere you guys put on! Yeah. It was like a Mardi Gras inside the stadium there, man. We had a blast out there. Yeah. Great atmosphere.
Yeah, I'm glad y'all enjoyed it, man. Can't wait to just visit the state, in our own time, and have some fun, and talk some business and have some fun, man. We're going out tonight with the Pumas. Appreciate y'all for inviting us. Have some fun, party,
We're glad to have you, man. They looks like we're getting set for the coin toss.
All right, man.
National anthem. I know you guys. Go ahead.
Number 55.
55. Number 55 is now 52. For us or them?
For us.
For us. Okay. Appreciate it. I'll remember.
52.
Thank you. Getting a roster update live on it.
Yeah.
Nothing like live webcasting. You never know what's going to happen out here, man.
That's the glory. That's the beauty of it with football, man.
Do me a favor. I know I've already sent the message to Terry. We had planned on going Facebook Live tonight, but we normally do it on YouTube. There was an issue between my computer and Facebook, so we switched back over to our YouTube channel. When you get off the air, if you don't mind, could you let your folks at home know that we're on YouTube at Charlton Sportsnet?
Yeah. Y'all tune in right now. Y'all want to watch this game. The Pumas of North Florida against Hippies of New Orleans. Facebook Live. It was that again.
We're on YouTube at Charlton Sportsnet.
Charlton Sportsnet.
Yeah.
Okay, y'all got that Charlton Sportsnet. Everybody out there in the sports world got a good game of football. Y'all go to YouTube, Charlton.net, and watch this great competitive game.
All right, man. Well, listen, it was good to meet you. I'm going to get on with the game cast. Thank you for joining us. Come back up at halftime.
Got you. No problem. See you at halftime.
I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Bye.
That's C. Green, owner of the New Orleans Hippies, joining us live right here in the press box. We'll have owner of the Pumas coming up in just a moment. He's also my fellow broadcast partner, Terry McGriff. Terry, are you there, buddy?
Yes, I'm here.
Hey, first of all, before we get started, we got a new title sponsor over there, Terry. You got him.
Yes, Sunny Sports Shop.
Sunny Sports stuff. He
does
signed him up yesterday, got him live tonight. Got him in the left-hand corner of the screen over there.
I'm telling you, if you're in the Jacksonville area, you got to go to the Pecan Park Flea Market and check out Sunny Sports stuff. If you got any type of football, okay, we're doing the national anthem.
Let's play some football, folks.
Oh, we got some football coming up live from West Nassau High School here in Callahan, Florida. Thank y'all for following us over back to our YouTube channel. I never should have left it, Terry.
I know.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it, man.
Don't stray away from home. That's what it means.
That's what happened. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's the last time I try a full-blown Facebook Live webcast. I'm not doing it again.
Yeah. You got to stick
Until I
with
figure out what I did wrong.
it. Just go with what we know. That's what they say.
Hey,
go with what you know.
I know it. But we're back. Thank y'all for joining us. Got some football coming up.
Yeah.
Both teams wearing their dark jerseys.
Yeah. There was I don't mind, especially I like to see the purple that the Hippies are wearing. And actually, because of that, the numbers showing up really bright in that white. It's a cute little number font they got on there. So, and as it gets darker, it ain't going to really hurt anybody. So, we're going to get ready for a nice little game today.
Go ahead. I was talking to the owner of the Hippies, Mr. Green, and I missed the coin toss because I was looking back at him. Who won? Did you see it?
I didn't see it because I was actually watching you guys do the interview. So we'll look like, we'll see in a minute. Not really that important, actually. Both teams looking to get off the snide. We both had last couple of weeks, we both had some rough weeks. Hey, but it's going to be a chance.
Looks like North Florida. Looks like we're going to start off with the ball. Mr. Green was going to join us again at halftime.
Yeah, that's great. He's a good guy. I like what they're doing. We've been working with them ever since they decided to start a team about 8-9 months ago. He's a good man. His staff is good. We've had a really good time and a really good relationship with them. Like I said, in week 1, they're the team I'm really looking at as we go into the future because they really don't have much competition.
When we were out there at the New Orleans opening day, we didn't really take control of that ball game until about close to the end of the second quarter. Mm-hmm. They were playing ball with us there to start off. Looks like we got a little confusion. We're going to get that straightened out now. And we have a officiating crew up here. You want to introduce our officiating crew? All right.
Looks like he's getting ready to do his thing.
Association.
I'm ready to get off the snide if we can. Looking forward to a good game from both teams.
The Sunny Sports Stuff real quick is located in the Pecan Park Flea Market right here in Jacksonville, Florida. Y'all go buy Sunny Sports Stuff in the Pecan Park Flea Market tomorrow. Let them know CSN sent you. And tell his neighbors in that Pecan Park Flea Market that they need to advertise on CSN and get this kind of publicity. All right, we're underway in Callahan. Whoa, gets by her. Picked up by 24. Might have been. I don't see a flag.
Yep.
There's a late flag coming in.
A couple of face masks. Looks like we got face masks 1 or 2 times, and the referee caught it on that one, so we'll get probably extra 15 yards out of that one. But that was a little rough start on the kickoff there, but Skittles Broxy gave it to get it together, get some positive yards out, and maybe got a penalty out of this. Ought to be a good game. This is the rematch of the beginning of the season.
I thought I saw a face mask when she got spun around. Flag came in a little late, but they still caught it. Good job by the crew.
Yeah, we had a lot of problems with that last game when we played them at the beginning of the season. They do a lot of face masking at the when we played them the first time. Don't look like they got that correct. Don't seem like they got that correcting from the first game yet.
1st and 10, Pumas. Rocky is going to keep it. Flag from the back, from back behind the defense. Let's see what that's about.
Not quite sure what the flag was on. Looked like the blocking was clean. I'm not sure if it was lining up offside or trying to wait on the call right now. Not quite sure. They looked like they had too many men on the field. That'll keep us at a short game right there.
If you can play with 12, go ahead and try it.
What's the old saying? If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
All right, first down and 4 after the penalty. Rocky in the shotgun. There's a snap. Rocky dropping back. Throws over the middle. That's in and out of her hands. Intended for 24.
Second down.
Yeah, she had a chance to get that, make a good play. It could have been called, but it was not. She got there. The ball. She seemed like she made a play on Skittles as the ball got there. Skittles had a chance to make a play on that ball. She's gonna have to bring it in. She did that a little bit last game. She dropped the first one, and then she came back and got going.
Second. Hey, we got our cheerleaders here now. Let me get this.
Yeah, the young ladies have showed up. They come in here to do their thing and entertain the crowd.
Second and short.
Look like we finally getting ready to get the play called into here.
Now, are those cheerleaders going to do their halftime gig for us again tonight?
I'm not sure.
Kinsler over that right side. First down, North Florida.
Well, it looked like we had some issues with personnel with the Pumas, and they got the first down with just 10 players on the field because Skittles Broxley had a miscommunication whether they wanted her to come on the field or not. They still were able to do a good job at the up front on the offensive line to get the first down.
I like that shot from Tammy down there in my end zone.
Oh, that is a wonderful shot.
Tammy doing the job down there. We put her on an end zone camera.
Oh, she did every time when she's down there, she does a wonderful job. I love seeing those angles, especially doing the replays.
There's a snap. Kinsler again over that right side. Gain of about 8.
Yeah. The offensive line is seeming like they're getting back to their normal self, being able to break some holes. I mean, we played a juggernaut for 2 straight games. They'll probably be in the championship, but we're going back to what we normally know how to do. They had the bye week to work on some stuff, clear up some stuff. We had some injuries. We had to get new players ready to go. So we had to go back to the drawing board.
If there was a team that needed a bye week, it was us.
Yes.
Bobbled the snap, bobbled it again. Phillips falls on it. Loss of about 2 on the play.
Yeah, that was once again, we've got some starting out slow on our games lately. We did it in every game right now. We had some muffled plays, and I think it's got to do with the nerves and jitters. They need to just settle down, do what they need to do, and they can go ahead and start playing ball again. Every game we've played, the only time it didn't work is because Atlanta was such a superior team. So, but we were able to make it up on these teams.
Third down and 6 for the Pumas. Phillips has 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. There's a snap. Rocky dropping back. Going to that right side. It might have been interference. No flag. Looks like some people got tangled up, but no flag on the play.
Yeah, the defensive back once again did a good play, making a play on the ball. Rocky tried to fit it into the receiver there, into Nikki, and it wasn't able to get there. So, we'll be bringing up 4th down. I'm thinking they're going to go for it.
4th and 6 for North Florida. Looks like we're going for it, Terry.
Yeah. Wondering to see what they're going to come up with. It's kind of long distance. You got at least 5 yards here for them to try to pick up this first down.
Phillips in the shotgun. Hands off. Jones. Not a lot there, maybe a yard.
Yeah, they had that read right from the beginning. They knew exactly what. They blitzed right into the hole. We didn't fool anybody on that play. We probably should have passed it or punted. But that's okay. We got them deep in their own end on their 30-yard line. So we'll see how the defense is able to get back on track from last couple of games we've been having it rough.
Yeah, I'm telling you, between the injuries, road trip.
Mm-hmm. And other adversities.
It was nice to have a week off after all that.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I don't wish Atlanta on anybody back-to-back.
No.
That's insane. They got to spread that out next year.
Yeah.
And how about last week, Texas all over Utah? I did not see that coming. I thought that would be a good game.
Yeah.
The Elite were all over Utah last week.
They got two good teams over there. I mean, it's gonna be interesting. I'd like to see what we had. I think with the Bobcats. I think they lost a game too.
Bobcats out there, yeah. Well, we can make a run.
Yep.
We've got to. Let's take a timeout. I'm gonna throw Sonny's commercial up. He's been wanting to see him.
He's gonna be happy to
Sonny's
see that.
Sonny's down there working your merchandise booth tonight.
Yes, he's the official supplier of all that stuff. So you might as well put him down there.
All right, let's give a shout out to Sonny's Sports Stuff in the Pecan Park Flea Market.
Favorite college football and NFL jerseys and collectibles. Sunny Sports Stuff has a large variety of amazing items so that you can show your love for your favorite football team. Sunny Sports Stuff is located on the northwest side of the Pecan Park Flea Market in Jacksonville, Florida. Sunny Sports Stuff is the official store of the North Florida Pumas. So rush on down to Sunny Sports Stuff, where football never ends. Visit Sunny Sports Stuff.
Welcome back to North Florida. Callahan, West Nassau High School. Boy, West Nassau's good to the Pumas, aren't they?
Oh, really good. I appreciate all the good folks at West Nassau, man. They just good, doing a wonderful job supporting us and letting us do this great, wonderful work that we do of playing women's football here in the community. Got a nice little crowd starting to show up here tonight, and it's been fun. I got the cheerleaders, if you can hear them right here behind us. They're doing their thing tonight, so it's going to be a good evening.
1st and 10, New Orleans. Quarterback will keep it. A little bit of confusion in the backfield for New Orleans.
Yeah, they had a little bit of confusion too. There's a lot of jitters going on. I think everybody's trying to get back into the groove. I know we are after having that week off, trying to nurse our wounds. We were able to get a play in the backfield. Once again, you got Steph McKinney doing her thing once again. She's living in the backfield. She did pretty good against Atlanta. I mean, she made the plays she could make, but, she's a good player. We ran into. I'm not even going to talk about it anymore. We're going to go on from here.
Second down and 11, loss on the play. Hippies under center, a little bit of movement. I saw the offensive lineman move and the defense. Let's see who reacted to who.
I would probably give that an offside because we did make the offensive lineman move. Yeah, because we moved and the offensive lineman moved, so that's going to be a penalty on the Pumas right there.
Yeah, it looks like they're about to mark that off against the Pumas.
What did they call? Maybe not.
No, maybe not. Looks like they're going against New Orleans.
Maybe the Hippies made the Pumas jump off and then make the other hippie jump off. say that 3 times.
Call that on 70 for the Hippies. It looks like they're changing it now, Terry. But a good crew will do that. They'll discuss it, make sure they have the right call. Yeah, they're going to call it against North Florida. I kind of feel like that's the way that should go, too. But
yeah, but you. Hey, but you can't call the offensive lineman to move on defense.
Yeah, but the person that was next to they only stepped off 4 yards. So the person that was next to the tackle moved as well.
Terry, I can't ride the officials like I usually do. I started officiating baseball last week, so I got to back off the officials.
There you go. You're one of them now.
Second down and 8. Man, we've got movement again.
Well, I would say that was a makeup call, but there was nothing to make up right there. They did it all on their own that time. So it goes back to where we began, and they're back behind the chains again. So it'll be second and 13.
Hippies got to the field a little late, didn't get a lot of time to warm up, but they were in town early this morning,
they were
right?
here. They were here all day, from my understanding, and they got here a little late, probably about 40 minutes before kickoff. we would have gave them a little bit of extra time, but they didn't request it. So I guess they went and did their warm-ups and whatever they wanted to go and were ready to play. They were all dressed out when they got here.
Second down, 14. Jags. Pumas showing blitz. They're in the backfield. Incomplete.
Good coverage by Skittles Broxy. She's doing a little double duty today, and girl tried to run a quick inside move on her, and she able to jump the route, make a play on the ball, and she almost able to get her hands on it for an interception.
We look so much like the Jaguars. I said Jags just now.
Hey, that's what we're patterning ourselves out there. You know,
Oh, I know.
It's
Hey,
the
they look
hometown
sweet.
team. They're the big meat eaters of the county, and we're just hoping to follow in their footsteps one of these days.
I might be biased, but we have the sweetest looking helmets in the league.
I
those
love that.
helmets.
Yes. Well, I'm biased to our whole uniform, so.
There you go. Third down, 14. Hippies dropping back, rolling to the left, going deep. Let's see. We're going to get a flag. Nope, she just lost her footing. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Yeah, we got away with one, in my opinion, on that one, because I thought she kind of got her hands on it, but maybe it wasn't enough to draw the penalty. And maybe she got maybe the ball was tipped too, so that'll automatically discount any kind of pass interference.
Walk down.
Both teams are kind of starting off a little slow right
Yeah,
now.
a
It's
little
like everybody's
sluggish.
a little sluggish and everything. I think a little bit this heat got it. It's really a really warm day today. So
It
I
is
think
muggy.
Yeah. So both of them wearing those dark uniforms might affect them a little bit.
Like the Hippies are bringing out their punting team. .21 deep for the Pumas.
Taylor Logan, take the punt.
She gets it off. It's short. Fielded at the 41.
Number 15
Returned down to the 30 for North Florida.
on the return.
Yeah, that was a nice short kick, and it was fielded pretty well by Lisa Hartzog. Lisa was able to
Hartzog.
get she's been one
She's
of our
our punter. What's she doing out there,
and
man?
She plays a little bit of special. She plays special teams on everything, and she plays some receiver now. She's an athlete and defensive back a little bit. So she's been so far she's been the MVP of the last two games. You know.
Yeah.
Yards on the return.
Oh,
at least for
Hartzog's been
our-
huge for us.
Yes.
She's
Her
been
punting
huge.
has been just
Especially
awesome.
in special teams.
All righty. Going 4 wides this time.
Rocky Phillips in that quarterback.
5 wide now. There's a snap. Rocky, quick out to Kinsler out here. Kinsler breaking tackles. Down to the 5.
Tell you what, they've been working on that. We've been noticing we haven't really got the ball to the backs out of the backfield. And the coaching staff made a concerted effort during the bye week to make sure that we got our best athletes the ball in their hand. They tried with getting ball to Skittles and to Herzog, and now they make sure they got a chance to get Lord have mercy, get Sam Kinsler the ball out of the backfield. She's able to break tackles, do her thing. Put us right here, goal to go.
First and goal for the Pumas. Handoff. Jones over this left side. Down to the 1.
Yeah,
Page down to the 1 yard line.
Yeah, she got it pretty good. Had a good yardage. I think she probably should have cut it in, but she went to the sidelines and she gave away her angle. I think next time she'll probably put her head down, run right through that girl, and get in the end zone. She's got to put her head down on that one. And the girls are kind of tackling kind of high once again for the Hippies, and I'm afraid that somebody might get a neck injury sooner or later. We really got to work with them on trying to make sure we do a bit better tackling of staying away from around the head area.
Second down and goal from the 1. One receiver to the left, one to the right. High snap. Rocky will fall on it. back at the 14-yard line.
Recovered by number 2, Rocky Hill. Ball placed outside of the 15-yard line.
Yeah, that really hurt us right there. I mean, we were in goal to go, and we once again, like we've been doing lately, we've been doing some self-inflicting wounds that have been hurting ourselves. Luckily, this week we got a kicker that can get us out of that and get us in the field. We're already in our field goal range, so we'll at least be able to get 3 out of this if we have to go for it.
Third down and goal. Rocky. Intercepted, I think.
Yep.
Intercepted. Hippies ball.
Yep. Right out of Skittles Broxy's hand once again, and number 17, what we call it, Johnny on the spot for the Hippies. That was Shawanda Bailey was able to catch the rebound off of Skittles Broxy and get the ball right back for the Hippies. Yeah, Broxy, hey, if Broxy had it bounce off of her hands and 17 picked it up.
1st and 10 Hippies.
Well, good thing for us on this, we got them pinned back inside of their 10-yard line. If we can get a couple of losses, we'll set us back up for getting another score again.
Be sure to check out Yes Sir Barbecue. Ribs, chicken, hamburger, and all that good stuff. Please partake and support Yes Sir Barbecue.
New Orleans with the ball at the 8.
Number 5. Flag on the play.
Timeout on the field.
No, they got to delay a game on the Hippies.
Looks like it's going to be delayed game against the Hippies.
They'll- Yep. Right now we're having
Delay a game?
Yeah, delay a game on the Hippies. It's really sluggish. I'm going to say it's the weather. Everybody's there's not a lot of pep in the players on either side right now, and they both got to kind of get out of this funk and really get themselves going. Hippies are in dangerous field position right here. They can't afford to make a mistake.
In the backfield, caught. Fumble. Pumas ball.
First down, Pumas.
Like I said, they're deep in their own end. They can't make any mistakes. Good pressure by April DeWald in the backfield. She came shoot right through the A gap.
A little bit of a rocky start by both teams today.
Yeah, April DeWald caused that play by getting in the backfield. She shot the A gap, just totally disrupted the play. The quarterback tried to get ahead of it out of her hands. The back wasn't able to handle the ball, and we fumbled it, and we were able to recover. So we're right back to where we started. Hopefully we'll be able to finish the job and get the ball in the end zone and get on the board.
First and goal, Pumas. No, wait. Yeah, first and goal.
First and 10, Pumas.
Do they have
At
too many
the
men on the
6.
field? We wonder if they got too many men on the field. They got off in time.
Rocky's going to keep
we're having-
it. Nothing
We're having
there.
problems with these snaps here.
70. Now, we talked big about 70 out in New Orleans.
Yeah.
She's a baller.
Yeah, she's a good defensive player. She came on the field and was immediately disruptive on the play. Well, only thing right now, we're doing a lot of damage to ourselves. We got to get our snaps right. We got to get settled down and just go playing ball. I think we're doing too much thinking out there. Just let's go play ball and have some fun right now. I think they need to go ahead and play some ball and have fun and get in the end zone. As soon as they get in the end zone, I think they'll be okay. You can see the body language out there. Everybody's kind of like they're a little bit sluggish, you know.
They get it worked out. Let's
Okay,
get going here in
now
a
look
minute.
like the Pumas have come out of the huddle right there. And I think Rocky Phillips said something to them a little bit there to get some pep in their step because they came out of the huddle pretty sharp.
Second down and goal. Rocky. Sack.
Maybe not. They came with they overloaded the right side of the formation. They came from right side with 3 defender players, claimed clean, and caught Rocky in the backfield for a sack.
Lost for about 6 yards.
It's going to bring up third down and goal at the 22-yard line.
Yeah, all we have to do is do something conservative here. We got a pretty good field goal kicker. Just get her in range so we can get some points on the board and get out of this funk. Another bad snap. Rocky Phillips able to get rid of the ball. Got a play call. Did she get a first down?
No, she was out of bounds.
They called her out of bounds. They called her out of bounds. So that should bring up, what down is this? That brings up fourth down. Look like we're going to try our field goal. Got Lauren Church.
I was watching her pregame warm-up. She's pumping them from the 30-yard line.
Lauren Church can be a professional women's kicker. She is probably the best women's kicker in all of women's football. I've not seen anybody who kicked the ball better than her.
So we're going to get you.
No, they don't. Not with her. You don't have to call the time.
Hartzog on the kick. There's the hold. It's blocked.
Number 70. Brittany Stevenson on the block.
Yeah, that was kind of rushed, and I think the kicker, she was worried about getting it, and she wasn't able to get the lift on the ball that she normally does. One of the things I can see right now, we still can't, we got to get out of our own way right now. We need to just settle down and play football and quit worrying about any things that we cannot control right now. Go play football. And right now we got a lot of thinking and we got a lot of doubt, self-doubt looks like right now. We just got to get the girls to settle down and go play ball.
Hippies might get a delay on this one. Officials already reset the play clock. All right, first and 10, New Orleans. New Orleans going over the incomplete.
Number 5, pass is incomplete to number 9.
Once again, the defense got pressure immediately in the quarterback's face, forcing her to get rid of the ball, so she was forcing an incomplete and errant throw. Lou Hedegaard almost got another pick. That would have been her first. Oh, well, no, I don't think she's got one this year. No, she's got one. Hedegaard has got one, so this would have been her second interception on the season.
Second down and 10 for New Orleans. Still in the first quarter.
Second and 10, Hippies.
Pumas showing blitz. That might. Man, I thought we had us a
We
pick
had
right
two
there.
of them. We had Larry Hedegaard and also Lisa Herzog, and I think both of them thought the other one was going to go take the ball, and they both let it hit the ground. But once again, you got pressure from the Pumas front right in the quarterback's face, forcing her to get rid of the ball. They have no answer for the outside rushing. You're doing a great job with all the front four. You got Steph McKinney coming from one side, and you got oh my God. She moved in from LaRoya Bowyer coming from the opposite side. They're just doing a phenomenal job getting in the backfield. Once again,
Nothing there. It's going to bring up fourth down.
they actually lose yards once again. This time, Steph McKinney living in the backfield once again tackles the running back for it looked like another 1 yard loss, bringing up fourth down. Your defense is doing their job. We just got to get our offense to settle down and do what they do and get on the board. Actually, if you listen to our statistician, Larry, said there's no gain. So I wanted to give her a credit for a tackle for loss, but she won't get one on that one.
On the carry. Tackle by the host of Pumas. Walk down.
Hippies having a little bit of trouble with their personnel today. I think both teams are. I think with the reorganization, I think a lot of teams trying to get their stuff back together. Nice
She gets
little
the punt away. Herzog fields it again.
She got some room.
Headed up the sideline.
got
This
room.
could go all the way.
Oh,
Down to about the 14-yard line.
she had it. If she would have got one more block, she would have went down the sideline. For them, luckily, number 10, Sheila Jackson, was able to push her out of bounds inside the 20-yard line, right around, I want to say, can't see where the referees are spotting the ball yet. They got it in their hand. But once again, Lisa Herzog, special teams play.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a player down here for the Hippies.
We're going to take a break. We'll be right back. You're watching North Florida Pumas football on the Charlton Sports Network.
Hey Indian fans, did you know you're eligible to join the United First Federal Credit Union? We are your hometown financial institution offering services such as online banking, mobile deposit, free checking, and much more. And if you're in the market to purchase a vehicle, our auto loan rates start as low as 2.99 for those who qualify. We are conveniently located at 3773 2nd Street South in Folkston. Federally insured by Ncua and equal housing lender.
Charlton Electric now serving Charlton and surrounding counties. With over 20 years experience in both commercial and residential services, our electricians can meet your needs. We offer installation on whole house generators, service upgrades, mobile home services, troubleshooting, ceiling fan and light fixture installations, and much more. Call us today for an estimate at 912-276-7661.
Welcome back to West Nassau High School.
1st and 10, Pumas.
Flag on the play. Hippies jumped off sides.
Offside. Hippies. First down and 5 to go at the 8-yard line of the New Orleans Hippies.
Well, Terry, we've played the whole quarter at this end of the field, but no score yet.
Well, self-inflicted wounds will do that to you.
Yeah.
You gotta not. First thing in any sport, don't beat yourself.
Yeah.
And we've kind of done that. Thank God for our defense that's been back to their normal self again and kept us in this field position. And we've got great special teams play too.
First down and 5. There's a snap. Rocky has it's caught. Touchdown, Pumas.
We went back to an oldie but goodie on that play. The tight end out. She kind of hides in there in the like she's blocking and slips out and is out there wide open and gets an easy touchdown for Rocky to teach Haynes. Great play call. Way to get snide and get in the end zone.
Pumas 6, New Orleans Hippies 0.
Looks like North Florida's going. No, we're going to kick it.
Oh, we got a great kicker. We got 2 great kickers and also great punters, so we got an advantage there.
There's a kick. It's up and no good. Wide right.
Yeah. This is the first action Lauren's had and probably about a good year. She's been off overseas doing stuff with Team USA, and so she's coming back, trying to get herself back in the groove. We'll give her a mulligan on that one because we know her reputation. We know what she can do. So she'll get it together, no problem.
We're going to take a quick break. This message from Sunny Sports Stuff.
All your favorite college football and NFL jerseys and collectibles. Sunny Sports Us has a large variety of amazing items so that you can show your love for your favorite football team. Sunny Sports Stuff is located on the northwest side of the Pecan Park Flea Market in Jacksonville, Florida. Sunny Sports Stuff is the official store of the North Florida Pumas. So rush on down to Sunny Sports Stuff while football never ends. Visit Sunny Sports Stuff for all your favorite college football and NFL jerseys and collectibles. Sunny Sports Stuff has a large variety of amazing items so that you can show your love for your favorite football team. Sunny Sports Stuff is located on the northwest side of the Pecan Park Flea Market in Jacksonville, Florida. Sunny Sports Stuff is the official store of the North Florida Pumas. So rush on down to Sunny Sports Stuff while football never ends.
Welcome back to Callahan, West Nassau High School. Pumas 6, Hippies nothing. Been a little bit of a rough first quarter for both teams, but they're finally settling down a little bit. Big play there for the touchdown in the corner.
Yeah, Rocky caught Teach Haynes wide open for a touchdown. Made possible once again by the defense setting it up with another turnover.
There's a kick. Nice kick. Fielded all the way back at the 11-yard line. Man, she got a foot under that. Flag on the play on the far side.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to be coming back. Look like we got I want to say we got a block in the back on that one, and that'll be coming back. I think she got somewhere out to the 40, but that was a heck of a kick. Once again, showing why we really love having Lauren Church on this team. She's an outstanding kicker. Don't just totally disregard those first 2 kicks. This is our first time kicking under pressure in about a year or so, and she gets a mulligan. Anything she does right this week, she'll be back to her form really, really soon.
Looks like it's a little block in the black.
Yeah, like I thought, they got a call blocking in the back, so that's going to bring them way back to the 20-yard line, put them back in deep field position where they're going to have a hard time trying to move the ball on this defense.
Ball will be placed on the 20-yard line.
They're still taking their good sweet time getting out of
10 for the
They're taking a
Hippies.
nice little long time getting out of the getting out of the huddle.
1st and 10 for the Hippies at the 20 after the penalty.
Got number 5 back out in the shotgun. Do we got a new quarterback? Look like we got a different quarterback this time.
Yeah.
Over here, number 7.
There's a snap in the shotgun. Quarterback dropping back under pressure. She get out of it. She's still under pressure. That might get picked up.
Oh, she did a great job. I mean, she's a much better athlete back there,
Defensive
quarterback.
line.
Yeah, the defensive line once again getting the pressure in the backfield. They're not going to have anybody open with that. And I don't know if we got a timeout.
Timeout on the Hippies.
I think they had
They're at a timeout. I'm going to feature our cheerleaders. They're doing a routine down here.
Okay.
Where they were. They ended it right when I put the camera on them.
Yeah. I'll ask him to do another quick
No,
one.
they're fine.
Marco Smith also on.
I'm going to stay with them. All right, I'm going to stay with them. Terry's going to get their attention. I think they're fixing to do another little routine here featuring our Puma cheering squad.
Can we get another cheer while we're in timeout? Hey, Coach. Coach, can we get another cheer while we're in timeout?
They're trying to get their attention so we can do something while we got them on a break. Those girls put in a lot of work. We try to feature them when we can. I'm sure we'll have them at halftime. All right, here we go. We're going back to live action out there on the field, so we're going to rejoin them. That defensive line doing the job on that play for North Florida.
Second and 10.
Sun going down, temperature dropping a little bit, getting a little bit more comfortable out here now. It was muggy out here a while ago. Shotgun, quarterback dropping back, under pressure again. Nice, let's get this picked off. Intercepted by 21. Headed for the sideline, brought down at the 18-yard line.
Number 21, baby.
Pumas with another turnover by that defense.
Yeah, great pressure once again from the defensive line. Caused an easy pick by Jasmine Davis, who did a great job returning it inside the 20 again, setting up the Pumas offense for another scoring opportunity. The defense is carrying us right now. Thank God that they're back to their old form and we're able to probably control this game because of the defense.
Defense coming up big right now for North Florida. I'm going to get my clock caught up with the official game clock. The official game clock's at 3:03. We're at a little bit behind the official game clock at 3:03. We're catching up with it now. I may just let it keep running right there. Catch up with him. 1st and 10, North Florida. After the interception, Rocky dropping back. He's got a receiver. Almost picked off.
Rocky Phillips pass, nearly intercepted by number 3, Taylor King.
But she's not. The passer is down there, but they won't put her in. Number 5. She'll probably quit because they ain't going to give us plans.
Second down.
Broken up by Paige Jones.
All right, our clock's caught up with theirs now. We match. Second down and 10. Still in the first quarter.
Correction, pass. Broken up, nearly intercepted by Taylor King. 2nd and 10, Pumas.
Four wide. Kinsler in motion. Bobbled snap. Another turnover going the other way. This time the Hippies get it.
Turnover on down. Number 10, Sheila Jackson on the recovery.
That one was, I don't know what the quarterback Rocky was thinking on that one. She should have just fell on the ball. I'm not understanding what she was looking at. That was an easy, you lose sight of the ball. You got to fall on it and take what you can take. I'm not sure what's going on. I think we need to go back under center and leave the shotgun alone and, go back and get control of it again.
1st and 10, New Orleans. Taking a long time to get this play in for the Hippies. They might get another flag. It's been a long first quarter. Turnovers back and forth, both teams. A bright spot so far, besides the touchdown play, has been the Pumas defense. Pumas defense playing solid tonight. Hippies dropping back under pressure. Flag. It's going deep. It's caught. Receiver behind the coverage.
She's gonna score, but it's all coming
Touchdown,
back.
Hippies.
It was clearly a penalty on the offense, so it's all. You can see the referee.
And this is coming back. Holding on New Orleans.
It was a clear holding.
Wow,
play.
that's huge.
It was clear holding. That's why the defense kind of let up, and she was able to get behind her because they knew the holding call. Now we have to work with our defensive coaches not to let up on those plays, but that's just a coaching thing that the defense is going to have to learn on right there. But it was a clear holding. That's why everybody stopped and let her get wide open for the touchdown.
That is a huge play.
Yeah, that was really bad.
That would have been for, 70 yards? 70-yard touchdown gets negated for New Orleans by a holding call. Flag came out way before the pass was thrown. It's going to bring up first down and 20 instead of a touchdown. Receiver got behind the coverage. Nice pitch and catch by the Hippies but it comes back. First and 20 for New Orleans. Quarterback in a shotgun, dropping
Holding
back.
again.
Here comes the blitz by North Florida. They get her.
Once again, April DeWall is owning the A-gap from the linebacker spot. She is
Pumas
coming
just
right
peeled their
through.
ears back on that one.
She's coming back right through the A-gap. They're not able to get her. She's doing a great swim moving, clearly in the face of the quarterback, and almost caused a fumble that time. But the defense is clearly carrying the offense right now. Thank God for that, and the offense will get it together.
Terry, was a late arriving crowd, but we got a good crowd.
Oh,
in
yeah,
here
we got a
tonight.
good crowd out there. The cheerleaders are doing their
A little
thing.
late getting here, but they're coming in.
Yeah. I'm going to step off, and I'm going to try to get them some instructions. So when we go to timeout, I want to try to get them to do some cheers while we're doing timeout.
I got you, man. Tell them in between quarters. Second down and long for New Orleans. Hippies dropping back. Throws out there in the flat. Nice job by the defense. Might have got a yard out of that one.
Bryant on the tackle. Number 8, Gardner Hickman on the reception.
It's going to bring up third down and 25, 28.
And this quarter comes to a close. Your score, New Orleans Hippies, 0.
And are the Hippies going to be content to let the first quarter run out? Looks like it. They will. Our clock, the official clock's a little bit ahead of our clock.
New Orleans Hippies, 0.
So we're going to take a break, and we'll be right back.
Since 2009, Southeastern Automotive Group has been buying for and selling to most of the franchise dealerships in the area. What if you were able to bypass the big dealerships with the big markups? Buy direct from the supplier. Save thousands of dollars on your next vehicle purchase. Have a trade-in? No problem. With used vehicles in such high demand, Southeastern Automotive Group has dealers ready to buy your trade. If Southeastern Automotive Group doesn't have the perfect vehicle for you, used in their vehicle locator program, they will have it shipped in without any hassle or haggling you hate. With over hundreds of thousands of cars available at auctions across the nation, your next vehicle purchase is just a click away. ESP Specialist in Fabrication is located at 169 Little Phoebe Church Road in Folkston, Georgia. President Mark Pickering and his employees utilize the latest technology with a skilled workforce to supply customers with the best custom fabrication possible. Serving clients at home and abroad makes ESP a premier employer in Charlton County. For all your specialty and fabrication needs.
All right, welcome back. 6-0. North Florida leads starting the second quarter here at West Nassau High School. There you see our North Florida Puma cheerleaders getting ready to do a routine for you as the Hippies are changing in. There they go.
Third and long. To start the second quarter.
Back to live action now. Quarterback dropping back for. Might get sacked. Gets out of it. Finally brought down at the 11.
Number 1, K. Matthews.
Once again, defensive line showing their presence.
It's going to bring up fourth down. Interesting call right here for the Hippies.
Yeah. They're having a little bit of trouble right now. I mean, well, not a little bit, but they're having a lot of trouble blocking out front.
Our line has been the strength of our team all year. That defensive line.
Look like we got a little rain coming.
Starting to get a little rain out there. Let's watch that internet, please. Folks trying to climb up. Trying to get up out of rain.
Once again, they're having some personnel issues trying to get people coming in and out of the huddle.
They kick it. We fielded at the. It's going to get progress to somewhere around the 30.
Number 1, K. Matthews.
Yeah, very short return. Let's see if the offense can actually get themselves in gear and get themselves a drive right here before as we start the second quarter. We really need to pick it up and start doing some stuff on offense. It's going to ball control and control of the ball actually is going to be real key. That ball's going to get a little slippery and wet now. So probably going to have to change our strategy a little bit here because this ball is going to be really slippery.
First and 10, North Florida, at the 35-yard line. Flag on the play. It's going to go against North Florida.
Yeah, I think they're calling the illegal substitution on this call.
First down and 15 after the penalty.
Yep.
Legal substitution correction.
There's a snap. Handoff. Kinsler up the middle. First down, North Florida.
Back to what we normally do and normally do well, running the ball, getting under center. You're going to need to do that in this weather right here. You're going to need to have that ball firmly secured between your arms and your armpit and have your fingers around with 4 points of pressure. And you're going to have to keep a hold of that ball. That's going to be key to winning this game right now because the way this rain's going to, the ball's going to be very slippery.
First and 10. Clock running. Phillips under center. Handoff to Jones over to that left side. She bounces it out. Might have got a face mask in there. No flag. Looked pretty obvious from up here, but
Gain him 2 yards. Second down. Pumas.
Y'all please, that's the internet. Please don't knock that over.
Back in our wishbone formation again.
Kinsler over to that right side, gain of a few.
That's what we're going to need to go in as we got this rain coming
You
down.
folks watching at home, we're getting a lot of interference with the internet right now because of the weather. We are downloading it to our hard drive, so we'll have the full version. If there's any breaks in the webcast, we'll have the full version back up on YouTube later this evening or first thing in the morning.
Got a nice heavy downpour starting to come out right now, and running the ball is going to be key right now, and being able to control this ball is going to help us be able to do what we need to do.
Third down. There's a snap. Fumbled in the backfield. Rocky falls on it.
Once again, self-inflicted wounds have been our Achilles heel all season long. We
Gonna bring up fourth down.
We have to get a way of being able to stop beating ourselves on certain things, and we'll be a lot more successful. Looks like we're going to try Lauren Church again on another field goal try. They're getting everybody coming in counting. I think she'll get this one. She's a little rusty. She's got a chance to shake the rust off. She'll probably put this through there with no trouble on this one. Here I am going, though, jinxing her. Here I am jinxing her.
Looks like we're going for the field goal.
Call the timeout.
Timeout on the field for North Florida.
We got a personnel issue, so we call timeout. And as we do that, we got the rain lightened up a little bit.
We're going to take a break. We'll be right back.
Contact ESP at 912-496-2583 today. They're also on Facebook at ESP Specialist Fabrication. ESP is a proud sponsor of Charlton Sportsnet.
Okefenokee Rural Electric Membership Corporation has been providing quality electric service at a competitive price to residential, commercial, and industrial customers in southeast Georgia and northeast Florida since 1939. For tips and advice on how to save electricity and stretch your energy dollars, call 1-800-262-5131 and speak to your marketing representative. We are a cooperative owned by those we serve.
Welcome back to West Nassau High School here in Callahan, Florida. North Florida Pumas and the New Orleans Hippies. North Florida getting set to attempt a field goal. Right now they lead 6-0 over the Hippies.
We get this one. This will put us out of reach, because I doubt if they're scoring more than 6 points on us.
Weather,
We'd actually have to give them those
man,
points.
I tell you, it's been one of those nights.
Yeah.
There's a snap. That is blocked. Hippies ball at the 31-yard line.
I don't know what happened, but we didn't have a prayer on that. I don't know if they came up the middle or what. We are totally flat on when it comes to offense today. We got to get it together, and I need that. There probably needs to be some type of rah-rah speech at halftime, because we are totally flat on offense, and our defense is really carrying us today. We got to get it. We got to get ourselves together. I'm sure they're disappointed, because I'm disappointed in their performance, and I'm sure they are right now. They got to shake that bye week off of them, and let's get back to playing Pumas football.
Looks like the rain backing off a little bit. Folks kind of file them back to the stand, back to their bleachers a little bit. Everybody gathered around my internet box, Terry, and the internet went out.
Hey, but it cooled off a little bit, so that's the one good thing about the rain. Cooled everything off a little bit. Hey, he's saying it's a little bit even more muggy now. Well, we got all these bodies in this press box, so.
1st and 10, New Orleans. 10:04 officially remaining in the second quarter. I'm a little ahead on our clock. New Orleans under center will hand off.
Oh, what a hit.
big time hit in that backfield.
First by Santina Bryant on the big hit, but it was really caused by Leroy Bowden getting back in the backfield once again. Their defensive line and linebackers are living in the backfield of the Hippies tonight. Thank God our defense has come back home and got themselves back together. We really got to get our offense up to speed with our defense, and we'll be back to where we normally are.
Hey, you're inside the huddle. Tammy's got us inside the huddle now with the Hippies.
Oh, looking at that camera angle.
Maybe I should put a mic down there. We're here to play calling.
Well, I don't think the defense actually needs any help today.
We can't do that, can we?
Yeah.
Oh,
the defense doesn't need any help
I might
right now.
frown on that. Second, 1st and 10? Should be 2nd and 10, right?
Another stuffed it. They stuffed it. She probably got a yard, maybe a yard and a half on that play. A whole gang of Pumas on there. Now we're bringing our substitutions in for 3rd down, getting ready to get these guys on 3rd and long and see if we can get – oh, is it 4th down? Okay, going by the second. Okay.
Yeah, 3rd down.
Going by the,
You're right over there, right?
Yep, everything's
3rd
good.
down. There we go. They corrected it down there on the field. I was looking at that yardstick over there. It hadn't changed. 3rd down and about 8 for New Orleans.
Once again, she's going deep.
It's caught. Going down the sideline. Touchdown.
A great play.
No flags?
No flags. That is a touchdown. They went on a straight 9-yard route, a straight 9 route. She just threw it up as far as she can, and the receiver ran under it, beat Skittles Broxy. Skittles lost track of the ball, and she walks into the end zone. Now they're an extra point from taking the lead. That's the problem when you defeat yourself and you're your own worst enemy. You give the other team that you should be dominating a chance to take the lead and beat you. The offense has to get this, to take this as a challenge and come alive, settle down.
It's been our Achilles heel on defense as receivers getting behind us.
Mm-hmm. I mean, well, that was a good call. They've been trying to get it, but we've been having too much pressure on them. This time they got the ball off. She was able to get behind them, and they made the play. You know, we just have to do a little bit better job. But it all stems from being able to keep the ball on offense. We have to stop being our own worst enemy.
Hippies look like they're going for 2 here. There's a snap rolling to her right, throwing over the middle, incomplete, and no flags.
Good pressure once again by the defensive front, which caused the play to lose all track, get out of timing, and caused them to have another incomplete pass to keep the game tied. Thanks to the defense once again.
We're going to take a break, Terry. We'll be right back. You're watching North Florida Pumas football on the Charlton Sports Network.
Your favorite college football and NFL jerseys and collectibles. Sunny Sports Us has a large variety of amazing items so that you can show your love for your favorite football team. Sunny Sports Stuff is located on the northwest side of the Pecan Park Flea Market in Jacksonville, Florida. Sunny Sports Stuff is the official store of the North Florida Pumas. So rush on down to Sunny Sports Stuff while football never ends. Visit Sunny Sports Stuff for all your favorite college football and NFL jerseys and collectibles. Sunny Sports Us has a large variety of amazing items so that you can show your love for your favorite football team. Sunny Sports Stuff is located on the northwest side of the Pecan Park Flea Market in Jacksonville, Florida. Sunny Sports Stuff is the official store of the North Florida Pumas. So rush on down to Sunny Sports Stuff while football never ends.
Welcome back. 7:46 remaining in the second quarter. Hippies in North Florida tied at 6. North Florida spending most of the first quarter in the Hippies end of the field, but couldn't capitalize except for one time. That's fielded at the 30 by Kinsler. No, I'm sorry.
Broxley. Skittles Broxley on the return. Got a penalty on the play. It looks like we got a holding. So we'll come back 10 yards on that play. We got to get our offense in gear right now. They got to get some pep in their step and get some fire and get together and let's make some plays and make a drive and get in the end zone. We got to get our confidence back. The swagger seems to be gone. We got to get that back.
Holding against the Pumas. Ball inside 40-yard line. First and 10 Pumas.
First and 10 North Florida. Flag on the play.
Jones on the carry. Pickup of about 5 yards.
I'm not sure. I didn't see a flag, but they said, yeah, we got a flag on the back end. So how many we got? Do we got too many men on the defense? Other than that, it was a good run by Paige Jones. Probably about 5 or 6 yards. What's the play call? Yep, looked like I got legal participation on the. That was a good thing. It gives us a first down, puts us out in their midfield. We just need to settle down, run the ball, and go back to what we're doing, playing Puma football. I think we'll be all right. The rain has stopped. Get back in the groove of things and take control of this game. Give the fans something to cheer for tonight.
First down and 10 after the flag. Handoff to Jones. Maybe a yard.
Number 3, Paige Jones. Pickup of a few. Tackle by Brittany Stevenson.
Got a little chippiness here. Just wanted to watch and see what was going to happen here. Going out of the huddle now. Just some girls got a little fire in them and back ready for second down play.
Second down. Kinsler. Bouncing off tackles.
And Kinsler on the carry.
It's going to bring up third and about 2.
What a great run. She got about 3 yards on that play, but she did some great inside running, making people miss, breaking tackles to gain about 3 or 4 yards to get positive, make it third down and short. I kind of recommend we kind of feed her the ball as we go to the rest of the game. She seems like the only one that's giving us any production in the backfield right now. She's got great vision. I know we're trying to protect her in her old injury, but we need to give her the ball.
And off up the middle, she falls forward for a first down.
Once again, Ashley Lance doing a great job and all that stuff. Now, we're getting a little chippy up front on the lines of scrimmage. We probably need to have somebody talk to them about this, go back with all this, stop this jawing and let's go play ball. Looked like we got a timeout.
Timeout on the field. I think somebody got their finger stuck in somebody else's face mask.
They are doing a lot of that stuff. A lot of that doggone, the tackling high, they're putting stuff, yeah, they're doing it on purpose. Yeah, but they're getting mad and they're getting dirty.
And now North Florida calls the timeout, so we're going to take a break as well. We'll be right back.
Hey Indian fans, did you know you're eligible to join the United First Federal Credit Union? We are your hometown financial institution offering services such as online banking, mobile deposit, free checking, and much more. And if you're in the market to purchase a vehicle, our auto loan rates start as low as 2.99 for those who qualify. We are conveniently located at 3773 2nd Street South in Folkston. Federally insured by Ncua and equal housing lender.
Charlton Electric now serving Charlton and surrounding counties. With over 20 years experience in both commercial and residential services, our electricians can meet your needs. We offer installation on whole house generators.
Welcome back. 6-6. And off. Close to a first down.
Great run off the right side of the formation. Did a great job. She got an open hole. She was able to make some good moves, get positive yards. Now we got a drive going. Now we're seeming to be get things going and getting things that we can get control of this game.
First and 10. Clock continues to run. Sun going down here in North Florida. A little bit of rain on the field. Rain's backed off. Folks are back in their seats.
Another good run by, looked like we got Rocky back in the backfield. We got T. Allen's at quarterback now. And Rocky's at the running back spot, giving us a little bit more depth and letting the backs be able to move around and shuffle and share these carries back there. Like we got a gain of 5 yards on that play, bringing up second down 5 yards.
Second down and 5.
I think they're finally kind of getting out of that funk that they were in the first half and coming out of the bye week.
New quarterback in for the Pumas. Five's going to keep. Oh, man, she had daylight, too.
Yeah, and she's an athlete. We called.
Oh, did she have daylight?
I don't know what they call. And she would have been gone. That was going to be a walk-in, easy as a Sunday morning walk-in touchdown if that wouldn't have stopped the play on that. She was totally uncovered. They did not see that coming. But luckily for us, they know it's coming now, so it's going to keep the backside from cheating down like they've been doing. We got a false start. Somebody knew that was coming and couldn't hold their water. The great news is right here with this young lady, she'll be able to throw us out of some bad positions. She's a great passer. She has been in police academy. She's been with us. She's just been able to get her chance to play yet.
Jones.
Oh, what a great blocking on the left side. They just totally put the whole defensive front on roller skates, and she was able to get about 5 or 6 easy yards before the linebacker was able to come and bring her down. We're starting to get what we needed to do, get in the groove, get ourselves out of that funk, and control the ball game. There she goes
Keep
again.
it, Allen. Coming around to this right side.
Oh.
Oh, what a stiff arm by Allen right there.
She didn't get a game, but she made her presence felt on that play. She let him know that, hey, I'm not somebody to be taken lightly. She put a nice little forearm shiver on that defensive player before going out of bounds.
Fourth down.
And it looks like the Pumas will go for it.
Approaching the 2-minute warning.
With 2:13 left. Pumas 6. Hippies 6.
Looks like they're going to probably wait until the 2-minute warning before they run another play.
All right, we're going to take a quick break with the 2-minute warning. We'll be right back. 6-6 here at West Nassau High School. Y'all don't go anywhere.
Visit Sunny Sports Stuff for all your favorite college football and NFL jerseys and collectibles. Sunny Sports Stuff has a large variety of amazing items so that you can show your love for your favorite football team. Sunny Sports Stuff is located on the northwest side of the Pecan Park Flea Market in Jacksonville, Florida. Sunny Sports Stuff is the official store of the North Florida Pumas. So rush on down to Sunny Sports Stuff while football never ends.
If you're going to spread them out, you got no problem with that.
Welcome back. A little bit of a shocker, I would think. 6-6, 2-minute warning. Hippies come in at 0-3. Pumas come in at 1-2. Hippies, the expansion team in women's football. But they're alive in this one right now. Pumas need a first down. Keep this drive alive with 2 minutes, inside of 2 minutes remaining in the first half.
There she is. She drops back.
Going
She's got a
deep.
great pass. Oh, that's all day pass interference.
Flags on the play.
And that's a spot foul. So that should put us right inside the 2-yard line. What a good play. I mean, the defensive player did not have a choice. She was clearly beaten by Skittles Broxy. Broxy was trying to come back to make a play on the ball. She had no choice but to interfere with her.
That's going to be enough for a first down after they mark that.
Yeah, it's going to be
off.
first and goal inside around the 2-yard line. No, it's not half the distance. That should be a spot foul. Depending on the call, if that's a pass interference, that should be a spot foul. If we're going by NFL rules.
So it's going to be first and...
Was the call defensive holding or
first
was
and
it
10
called
at the
passive?
12.
I'd like to get a clearance on that one because that's the only thing we know it's clearly a pass, some kind of interference, but we don't know if it's holding. But obviously, they didn't they didn't make it a spot foul. It seems like,
on the play.
was that Stevenson once again? Yes, it is.
Clock
Stevenson,
running.
once again, in the backfield, made a play at a key time when they needed it on the Hippies.
Timeout, Pumas.
And we have a timeout on the field again. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back.
Please get the ball to Sam.
Service upgrades, mobile home services, troubleshooting, ceiling fan and light fixture installations, and much more. Call us today for an estimate at 912-276-7661. Since 2009, Southeastern Automotive Group has been buying for and selling to most of the franchise dealerships in the area. What if you were able to bypass the big dealerships with the big markups? Buy direct from the supplier. Save thousands of dollars on your next vehicle purchase. Have a trade-in? No problem. With used vehicles in such high demand, Southeastern Automotive Group has dealers ready to buy your trade. If Southeastern Automotive Group doesn't have the perfect vehicle for you, using their vehicle locator program, they will have it shipped in without any hassle or haggling you hate. With over hundreds of thousands of cars available at auctions across the nation, your next vehicle purchase is just a click away. ESP.
Welcome back to West Nassau High School. Second down and 11 for North Florida. Inside of 2 minutes remaining in the first half. North Florida driving. There's a snap. Allen rolling to her left, cuts it back around. She needs to get rid of it. She's got some blocking, looking for some help. Headed up the sideline.
Well, that's what you call a whirly-dirly opening act at the circus play. It went from the middle to the left side all the way back around to the right side. She picked up about, I would say, or did she pick up yards? No, she seems like she still took a sack.
All of that, she got back to the line of scrimmage. Yep. She ran about 100 yards.
But that was one of the most interesting no-game plays I've seen in a long, long time. And they're both seem like everybody's out of breath here a little bit.
Third down. Allen looking for a receiver. It's going to be sacked.
It would have been all right, but I'm going to just be honest, and this is my team that I love. Everybody on that route jogged their routes. No one had any urgency to get open, and they all covered themselves by jogging their route. They didn't give the quarterback any place to go with the ball. So she had no reads because everybody seemed to jog their routes.
I know she was looking left in the corner just now, and there was nobody there.
So we're going to give Church another chance to kick.
You're right, though. The routes aren't very crisp right now, and I'm kind of wondering if it's just fatigue or the field's wet. Looks like we're going for a field goal here.
Yeah, look, 34 yards.
See if we can get this one off. There's the hold.
Oh,
what? That is up.
That is beautiful.
That is good.
Beautiful. I told you it wouldn't take long.
Beautiful kick right there. Gets the Pumas back in the lead.
We needed that. We needed to get something on the board to get this offense out of the funk. The offense has been the only problem. It's not been the Hippies at all. They've been their own worst enemy. They're playing defense against themselves. Once we get out of that and go make their adjustment at halftime, I think they'll be fine. They just got to get out of their own way. Either come up with an identity for the second half as what they're going to do and go with it and let the chips fall whether they may, or we're going to have struggle with this the entire second half. If we're either going to spread them out and throw it with Allen, or we're going to get under the center and let them run the ball, whether with Allen or with Rocky. But we need an identity this second half as we go in there. Got the whole 15 minutes for the coaching staff and those players to figure out what they're going to become coming out in the second half. I remember last year we played Fayetteville. We had the same type of issue coming off of bye week after we had that loss to Washington. And it took them a little while to get out of that. And then they were able to get themselves.
Second half they blew it wide open. Pumas set to kick. Officially 19.7 seconds left in the first half. Our clock got a little bit ahead of them. Our clock showing 0, but officially 19.7 seconds left. Boy, she got a hold of that one all the way into the end zone. Touchback.
19.7 seconds left to go in the half. Hippies 6, 4, 9.
No time ran off the clock on that one. Internet giving me a fit tonight.
That's it.
Fumbled up the middle. That should do it for the first half. That'll do it. Halftime. Boy, that was a long first half. It's been an interesting ball game and defensive battle. New Orleans trails our Hippies 9-6. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back. The Pumas cheerleaders, I think, are performing at halftime. We'll cover them, but we'll be right back. You're watching North Florida Pumas football on the Charlton Sports Network.
Specialist in Fabrication is located at 169 Little Phoebe Church Road in Folkston, Georgia. President Mark Pickering and his employees utilize the latest technology with a skilled workforce to supply customers with the best custom fabrication possible. Serving clients at home and abroad makes ESP a premier employer in Charlton County. For all your specialty and fabrication needs, contact ESP at 912-496-2583 today. They're also on Facebook at ESP Specialist Fabrication. ESP is a proud sponsor of Charlton Sportsnet.
Okefenokee Rural Electric Membership Corporation has been providing quality electric service at a competitive price to residential, commercial, and industrial customers in southeast Georgia and northeast Florida since 1939. For tips and advice on how to save electricity and stretch your energy dollars, call 1-800-262-5131 and speak to your marketing representative. We are a cooperative owned by those we serve.
Hey Indian fans, did you know you're eligible to join the United First Federal Credit Union? We are your hometown financial institution offering services such as online banking, mobile deposit, free checking, and much more. And if you're in the market to purchase a vehicle, our auto loan rates start as low as 2.99 for those who qualify. We are conveniently located at 3773 2nd Street South in Folkston. Federally insured by Ncua and equal housing lender.
Charlton Electric now serving Charlton and surrounding counties. With over 20 years experience in both commercial and residential services, our electricians can meet your needs. We offer installation on whole house generators, service upgrades, mobile home services, troubleshooting, ceiling fan and light fixture installations, and much more. Call us today for an estimate at 912-276-7661. Since 2009, Southeastern Automotive Group has been buying for and selling to most of the franchise dealerships in the area. What if you were able to bypass the big dealerships with the big markups? Buy direct from the supplier. Save thousands of dollars on your next vehicle purchase. Have a trade-in? No problem. With used vehicles in such high demand, Southeastern Automotive Group has dealers ready to buy your trade. If Southeastern Automotive Group doesn't have the perfect vehicle for you, using their vehicle locator program, they will have it shipped in without any hassle or haggling you hate. With over hundreds of thousands of cars available at auctions across the nation, your next vehicle purchase is just a click away. ESP Specialist in Fabrication is located at 169 Little Phoebe Church Road in Folkston, Georgia. President Mark Pickering and his employees utilize the latest technology with a skilled workforce to supply customers with the best custom fabrication possible. Serving clients at home and abroad makes ESP a premier employer in Charlton County. For all your specialty and fabrication needs, contact ESP at 912-496-2583 today.
All right, well, welcome back. Cheerleader's going to throw some footballs into the stands. Cheerleading coach asked me to cover that real quick, so we're going to cover the young ladies. Our North Florida Puma cheer squad getting it done, keeping the crowd pumped up on a little bit of a muggy, wet night here in Callahan, Florida. Fighting the elements, fighting the internet, fighting the hippies. It's one of those nights tonight in Callahan. Same internet I always use. I don't know what the problem is tonight, but it's been cutting in and out, but I appreciate y'all bearing with us. I didn't see any lightning earlier. I don't think the tower got hit, but the internet has been very, very intermittent tonight. But we are recording, the complete version is recording to our hard drive tonight. So after the game tonight or later on tomorrow, I will re-upload the entire game. You can see everything in its entirety. I don't know how much y'all have missed at home as far as it's skipping. So we will reload the entire game in its entirety tonight or tomorrow morning. Right now, y'all enjoy our North Florida Pumas cheerleading squad. Got him. All right, here they go. They're going to throw some footballs out to the crowd. Our Puma cheerleaders, and there they go. Good crowd here tonight. Fans at home watching. All right, the cheerleaders are going to take a break. We appreciate y'all watching. We are 8 minutes away from the second half. It's been a struggle tonight. Pumas struggling to find a little bit of offense. Defense has kept the game at the Hippies end of the field. Pumas have just had a hard time capitalizing. We should have some halftime stats coming up as well in just a minute. We get those, we'll pass those along. We'll be right back. You're watching Pumas football on CSN.
Visit Sunny Sports Stuff for all your favorite college football and NFL jerseys and collectibles. Sunny Sports Stuff has a large variety of amazing items so that you can show your love for your favorite football team. Sunny Sports Stuff is located on the northwest side of the Pecan Park Flea Market in Jacksonville, Florida. Sunny Sports Stuff is the official store of the North Florida Pumas. So rush on down to Sunny Sports Stuff while football never ends. Visit Sunny Sports Stuff for all your favorite college
Also
football.
on Facebook at ESP Specialist Fabrication. ESP is a proud sponsor of Charlton Sportsnet.
Okefenokee Rural Electric Membership Corporation has been providing quality electric service at a competitive price to residential, commercial, and industrial customers in southeast Georgia and northeast Florida since 1939. For tips and advice on how to save electricity and stretch your energy dollars, call 1-800-262-5131 and speak to your marketing representative. We are a cooperative owned by those we serve.
right, welcome back to Callahan, Florida. I have some halftime stats for you. As you can imagine, it's not much with the score 9-6. A lot of turnovers, a lot of defense in the first half. Got first downs. Hippies 1, North Florida 9. Rushing yards, the Hippies are -8 yards. Their passing yards 71 yards, most of that coming up on that big touchdown play. North Florida 32 passing yards, 19 yards rushing. Not a lot of stats. Individual rushing leader for New Orleans with 3 yards is Mitchell. Leader for North Florida is Sam Kinsler with 40, followed by Paige Jones with 20. Tequila Allen with -4. Let's see, Rocky is 2 for 7 for 32 yards. Kay Matthew for New Orleans is 2 for 2 for 69 yards. She hit that big touchdown pass that got New Orleans on the board. And Alyssa Phipps is the recipient of that 67-yard touchdown pass for New Orleans. Leading receivers for the Pumas are Sam Kinsler, 1 for 24 yards, and T. Chains, 1 for 8. And those are your stats. And Church hit the 34-yard field goal for the Pumas to give us the lead after a 13-play, 45-yard drive. Phipps from Matthew was a 67-yard touchdown pass. And Haynes to Phillips was a 13-yard touchdown pass. And that's your scoring summary from our statisticians. We got our man Lonnie up here. Lonnie, come here, man. Oh, man, we'll put you on the air, buddy. Just put it over your head, put the mic right up there to your mouth. We got 4 minutes. Sunny Sports Stuff, the man, we got the owner right here. How you doing tonight, man?
Pretty good. It's been a good game.
We're glad to have y'all as a title sponsor tonight. There you see your logo up there. Top left-hand corner of the screen.
Top left-hand corner, there it is.
Yeah, it looks awesome. We appreciate all your help. Thanks for your help.
No problem at all.
Tell the folks at home, I know we've been running your ad all night. Tell the folks at home where you're located in Pecan Park.
Okay, right now we're located at B1. That's in Pecan Park Flea Market. And we got everything that you need for the NFL or the college.
Go ahead.
Everything that you need for your man cave and drink apparel. We've got jerseys. We've got championship rings.
Yeah, we've been running all that all night. Those rings are awesome.
Oh, thank you.
Those rings are awesome. You have some Puma gear in there?
Yeah, we got a lot
in your
of
ad.
gear.
We were over there at your place the other day, building the ad for you. Those jerseys, Beckham and Foles, you already got the latest jerseys in.
I'm waiting for the rookies to decide what, the teams, what they decide on putting the rookies as their numbers, and I'm going to grab them too. At least the top 10.
Yeah.
So,
I'll
have Murray's. I'll have Kyle Murray's jersey, and I think he's going as number 1 for the Cardinals. And
right.
I think Nick Bosa for San Francisco, I think he's going into 97.
That was awesome. Your selection is awesome. First time I'd ever been in there.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been in Pecan Park before, but that's the first time I've been in your store. And, man, what a selection. I picked up, while I was in there, we had to get something. Tammy, I bought I'm not a Seminole fan, but my son is, my oldest boy, Justin.
Yeah.
She saw you had a fishing lure in there. He's a big fisherman.
Yeah, we were selling them at Christmas time as, stocking stuffers and stuff like that. We got a lot of things for, if you wanted to build a get well bag or something like that, with the basket in it. We got stuff you can pick up and put in there.
So you're sporting the Puma gear tonight. Got the Puma hat on, the Puma shirt.
Yeah.
What do you think of the game so far? Defensive battle right now in the first half.
Yeah, it is. I'm proud that we got the kicker that we got right now kicking the ball. Yeah. She's doing pretty good. So, that helped us out. That helped us out in the kicking game. So, I think it's going to be tough. I think we just overestimated New Orleans. Now they're going to tweak it, and I hope we tweak ours a little bit so we'll be on top of it and we'll score more, or at least keep them from scoring.
The Pumas are in the lead. That's all that matters. Doesn't matter how you get it as long as you're in the lead.
As long as
The
I'm in the
Pumas had a
lead.
first half like I had. I was telling my fan, internet has been in and out up here all night
Oh,
tonight.
wow.
I don't know what it is, but the whole halftime has been perfect. It's not missing a lick at halftime. I hope I'm not cursing myself for the second half.
No, I hope not either.
Probably as soon as they come out right out here to kick, it'll probably start going in and out
I
again.
thought the rain would drive a lot of people away, but all they did is just go hide somewhere underneath some cover, and then they came back once the
Yeah.
rain
Good
was
crowd
over.
in here. Good crowd
Yeah.
in here tonight.
I was amazed how much it, from our last showing at home, I was just amazed on how much fan support we have.
Yeah. Well, looks like we're, I don't see the teams back out on the field yet, but the official scoreboard says we're 30 seconds away from the second half. I think both teams may be getting a little talking to in the locker room right now.
Say we need to do
Might need
something.
a couple of more minutes in there.
Yeah, saying we need something.
But we're going to take a break, son. I appreciate all your support, man.
No problem.
Appreciate it. I know the Pumas do too. Y'all go to Pecan Park tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll be open from 9 to 5 tomorrow. Just come in and say you heard us on Puma football, and we'll see what we can do and give you a discount on that.
All right. Tell them Charlton Sportsnet sent you.
There you go, Charlton Sportsnet.
And you folks, when you're shopping in his place, when you're walking around the whole place, tell them all about Charlton Sportsnet.
Yeah.
Thank y'all. Thank you,
Okay,
man.
no
Appreciate
problem.
it.
No
Appreciate
problem.
it. We're going to take one more break. We're waiting on the teams to come back. We'll be right back with the second half right after this.
Visit Sunny Sports Stuff for all your favorite college football and NFL jerseys and collectibles. Sunny Sports Stuff has a large variety of amazing items so that you can show your love for your favorite football team. Sunny Sports Stuff is located on the northwest side of the Pecan Park Flea Market in Jacksonville, Florida. Sunny Sports Stuff is the official store of the North Florida Pumas. So rush on down to Sunny Sports Stuff, where football never ends. Visit Sunny Sports Stuff for all your...
All right, welcome back. Pumas are back out on the field. Hippies, appreciate it, man. Thanks a lot. Pumas are coming back out onto the field now, and looks like the Hippies are following suit. Long first half, man. I tell you what, a lot of turnovers in that first half. Pumas coming off a bye week. Surprised me a little bit with the offensive side of the ball. Figured on the bye week, but a lot of things going on. Some adjustments by North Florida, and hopefully they're taking care of some adjustments there at halftime. Second half coming up in just a couple of moments. 9-6, North Florida leads. Statman coming back up, making the climb. What's the climb, ain't it? It's a climb up here at West Nassau. But the folks treat us good. Folks treat us good here at West Nassau. We got to give a shout out to Air 2 G2. Let me flip the camera over there. They have their van here tonight. They're one of the ones, the outfits that maintain this field for West Nassau High School with that aerator. Let me flip that over there. Those guys right there. What a job they do for West Nassau that allows the Pumas to use this football field. So we appreciate that from West Nassau High School and Air 2 G2. I think if you're New Orleans, you got to be real happy with the performance right now. You're in the ball game, expansion team. You're only down by 3. You got to be real happy if you're the Hippies right now. Hippies looking for their first win in franchise history. North Florida trying to stay alive for a playoff spot. They've got, North Florida has Alabama coming up on a road trip. The Hampton Road Lady Gators of the USWFL coming down here in a few weeks. And then a home and home, like I said, a home and home thing with the Alabama Fire. So lots of Pumas need to pull this game out to stay in a playoff hunt. Right now, Atlanta running away with it on our side. Texas running away with it on the other side. North Florida just hoping to get a playoff bid at this point. They got to take care of business tonight, though, and this is by no means over. Upcoming for the Hippies is a brutal schedule with Atlanta. And they're through with Alabama. They've already played Alabama twice. I'd have to check their schedule to see who else is left, but I know they have 2 stints with Atlanta, a home and home with them. And
Lauren Church set to kick off for the Pumas.
there's a kick. New Orleans fields it. Big time hit. Whoa! What a hit right there.
Number 6, the Beecher Sykes on the track.
Hello. What happened? Terry, can you hear me?
I can hear you fine.
I think my hearing aid just went out. I can't hear anything.
I can hear you. You're good.
I'm good? Okay. Because I can't hear a thing right now. There we go. I'm back. I don't know what happened.
We had an interesting halftime.
I'll bet y'all did over there.
Yeah. Had a little medical issue with one of the Hippies players. Going to keep monitoring her. Trying to get her to go get her EKG. She refuses. Doc says she should be okay. They gave her some aspirin, and they're going to just monitor. I think she just doesn't want to leave her team.
1st and 10, New Orleans. Terry, the whole time, entire halftime, internet did not blink. Perfect.
Perfect.
We kick off, it goes red again. I'm having one of those nights, man.
Got a false start. Going to have a false start.
Flag on the play.
False start.
False start against New Orleans.
No, the offensive lineman moved first, but I thought the offensive lineman moved before the defensive player did. Okay. Refs up here said nope, she moved first.
1st and 5 to go.
First and 5. Well, I was on the defense. 1st and 5 for New Orleans.
Running that I formation again.
A handoff, bouncing out to that right side.
She got a good little lane there. She gave it, got a first down.
First down, New Orleans.
Picked up about 10 yards on that play. Good play off the right side. She was able to get the corner. We lost contain there, and she was able to pick up 10 yards and get a first down. I think that's their first rushing first down of the game.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, so we got a player down right now for the Hippies, and look like she's got some cramping right here. As we sit here and wait on this timeout, we'd like to give a quick shout out to all of our fans. Thank you for supporting us throughout the years, and especially this year. I'd like to thank all of our sponsors, Sunny Sports Shop, all of our other sponsors that's been really been supportive of us through the years, through the season. And getting ready to go back into play here. I'll get the rest of my great sponsors out till we get to our next break.
I figured it out. I hope I figured it out. There was some people sitting right around the internet box. So I guess cell phones and whatnot, interfering with the box. And it's still in and out.
I love to listen to these cheerleaders. They're doing a
First
great
and 10,
job.
New Orleans. Under pressure, being pursued. Nice job in the backfield. There you go.
What a great play. Great play by number 26. We call her Sunshine. Her fifth name is Kenna Williams, but we call her Sunshine. That great singing on Facebook and playing some great defensive line right there. Made a great sack on the play. Running the quarterback down from behind. Once again, the defense is showing up, doing their thing, making sure that we keep this game under control. Coming out in look like normal, even formation here. Two backs in the backfield. Shotgun.
New Orleans dropping back. That's caught.
Yeah, but I think she lost
Loss on the play there. Loss of a couple.
It's a good job of coming back to the ball to try to catch the ball, but she didn't have any awareness where she was on the field and lost yardage on that play. Another good pressure by the Pumas defense getting in the quarterback's face, forcing her out of the pocket, and she was forced to get rid of the ball, causing a nice little loss on the play. The defense is once again back to its form, controlling the game at almost every level. Got good coverage in the back on the back end. Defensive line just totally dominating the front line of the Hippies right now.
3rd and long for the Hippies.
Jasmine, they're going deep, Jasmine!
Terry coaching from the press box.
Everybody sees what they're going to try to do. That's why they got it in the backfield.
Third down. There's a snap. Pumas blitzing.
Oh, they
Draw.
But it was
Pumas
killed.
read it.
It was totally red.
Got
They
about
tried,
4 out of it, that's all.
they're coming out with a couple of new wrinkles that they don't think anybody's ready for, but the defense has been on point except for one play.
Yeah.
You know,
Going to bring up 4th down.
we're not quite sure what the Hippies are going to do here. They're on the 40, so they're not totally deep in their own end, but I highly advise them to punt this ball. The problem with that is we've been doing a pretty good job returning the punts.
Well, this is definitely a good game. Defensive battle right now.
Yeah. Well, they look like they're in that sugar huddle like they
think they're
did
gonna
before.
kick it.
Now they might be playing a little bit offense. Remember, they did this in the first game.
Short kick right there. Line drop.
And they still lost yardage on the punt. That was just a total disaster of a drive for the Hippies on that. And actually, they probably would have been better off actually going for it because they actually lost yardage trying to punt the ball. Haven't seen that in a long, long time without it being blocked. She kicked it into one of her own players. So it was a dead ball right there. We could have ran it even if we would have fumbled, we would have still kept possession of the ball. Looked like we're going to start Tequila Allen at quarterback coming out in the 3rd quarter here. Oh, something a little different. We have 4.
1st and 10 North Florida.
we got-
Allen at quarterback.
They got
One
4
was
receivers here.
2 to the left, 2 to the right. Allen complete to Teach.
Yeah, that was a nice little short game. Trying to get her feet wet. She's getting out there. She got in the shotgun. Get out there so she can see what she can do. Survey the field a little bit. She's a great passer. She played for another team and threw 20 touchdowns last season. So she's probably going to be the future at quarterback. She was in the police academy and just finished it up, started on the force. Now she's ready. Yeah. Now she's ready to get some reps and playing time here with us this season.
Bobble snap under pressure. It's going to be a sack.
Like I said,
Loss on the play.
if we could just stop hurting ourselves, errant snaps, the quarterbacks are not being able to get the ball because we're just not being normal and being focused on our assignments, and we're destroying ourselves on this. We've been our worst enemy in this. Maybe we need to do some reevaluating of all these different positions and maybe do open tryouts. I don't want to try everything new at the beginning, in the middle of a season, but it seems like we got some people comfortable in their positions and really not focused right now. And we need to be focused so that we can be the best that we can be. This game should be better than it is right now, but it's not.
They're down in 17-18 for North Florida. 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Allen takes high snap. She falls on it.
Hey, there's a punch thrown right there. There's a punch thrown by number 70.
We're going the wrong direction, Terry.
That was a punch thrown. She should not be in this game. Number 70 clearly threw a punch. We went from having a great positive play until we've gotten in our own way once again on offense.
4th down and forever for North Florida.
Look like we're going for it here on 4th down.
Timeout on the field.
Yeah, we called the timeout. I think that was a good decision.
We're going to take a timeout as well. We'll be right back.
Hey, Indian fans. Did you know you're eligible to join the United First Federal Credit Union? We are your hometown financial institution offering services such as online banking, mobile deposit, free checking, and much more. And if you're in the market to purchase a vehicle, our auto loan rates start as low as 2.99 for those who qualify. We are conveniently located at 3773 2nd Street South in Folkston. Federally insured by Ncua and equal housing lender.
Charlton Electric now serving Charlton and surrounding counties. With over 20 years experience in both commercial and residential services, our electricians can meet your needs. We offer installation on whole house generators, service upgrades, mobile home services, troubleshooting, ceiling fan and light fixture installations, and much more.
She gets the punt off. Nice high punt. Once again, another good punt.
Don't touch it.
1st and 10, Hippies. After the punt.
It's a pretty good punt. I want to say about 35, 40 yards. Flip the field a little bit, get the ball back on their side of the field. The defense has been just dominating. If we can just get the offense to get out of their own way, this game will be totally over in the rest of this game. But we just can't seem to get out of our own way. I think what we're going to have to do is go back up under center and just let the quarterbacks do what they got to do from up under center, because the shotgun snaps have been a total disaster for us tonight. It doesn't matter who they had back there. It's been a total disaster.
You know what's scary about this is letting a team like New Orleans that comes in, never won a game, hanging around like this.
Once again, our special teams defense and special teams have been our MVPs of this game, our defense and our special team.
1st and 10, New Orleans. Going over the middle, incomplete.
Matthews pass. Intended for Elizabeth. Number 9, Fantasia Roberts. On the cover.
Flag on the play. That's complete.
Pass incomplete.
Incomplete.
Matthews pass intended for number 19, Shasta Lewis. Flag on the play. Correct. Number 12, Dora Brooks.
Are you on headphones or anything with them down there? So you basically, they just put you up there to stand and watch the game? Your offense. Yes. Can he? Why is Shane on the sideline? I thought he quit. Shane, why is he down there? And why is he without players if he ain't coaching? What is Shane doing down there?
Second down and long after the penalty for New Orleans.
I thought he was not down there. So why is he down there? Has he been to practice this week? So he get to quit, then come right back. We gonna have an issue with that. I don't care if anybody knows about that. I got an issue with that. I got an issue with that. And then you take your best players out on third down. That's when you need your dogs in there on third down. I don't care. He quit.
Gonna bring up second down and long.
You right.
Second down and long for New Orleans. Dropping back. Going deep. She launches it. Got a receiver behind the coverage. This time it's broken up.
Matthews pass intended for number 12, Dora Brooks. Lulu on the cover.
And we have a timeout on the field. So we're going to take a timeout. We'll be right back.
Call us today for an estimate at 912-276-7661. Since 2009, Southeastern Automotive Group has been buying for and selling to most of the franchise dealerships in the area. What if you were able to bypass the big dealerships with the big markups? Buy direct from the supplier. Save thousands of dollars on your next vehicle purchase. Have a trade-in? No problem. With used vehicles in such high demand, Southeastern Automotive Group has dealers ready to buy your trade. If Southeastern Automotive Group doesn't have the perfect vehicle for you, using their vehicle locator program, they will have it shipped in without any hassle or haggling you hate. With over hundreds of thousands of cars available at auctions across the nation, your next vehicle purchase is just a click away. ESP Specialist in Fabrication is located at 169 Little Phoebe Church Road in Folkston, Georgia. President Mark Pickering and his employees utilize the latest technology with a skilled workforce to supply customers with the best custom fabrication possible. Serving clients at home and abroad makes ESP a premier employer in Charlton County. For all your specialty and fabrication needs, contact ESP at 912-496-2583 today. They're also on Facebook at ESP Specialist Fabrication. ESP is a proud sponsor of Charlton Sportsnet.
Welcome back to West Nassau High School. There you see the steeple over at the Callahan First Baptist Church. Landmark here in Callahan, Florida. Right now they're still tending to an injured hippie back at the 13-yard line. 6:35 officially remaining here in the third. And she's walking off under a little bit of help from another player. Now she's walking off under her own power. So when play resumes, it'll be 3rd down and long for New Orleans. Would you call this a defensive ball game or a sloppy ball game?
A sloppy ball game. Let's be honest with the fans.
This has not been pretty football.
This is sloppy. It's a disgrace to what we've been trying to tell people to watch. We've taken a step back. I mean, sometimes you have games like that, but you can't have it the whole game. You got to get yourself together.
3rd down.
Pass is incomplete.
Pass is complete. Intended for Alyssa Phillips. 4th down.
Number 5 will stay in there.
Bring up 4th down.
First of all, our defensive end is playing linebacker instead of being on the front up there. She's moving up a little bit now, but
4th down for New Orleans.
Bristol, and just staying blocked. She just letting them block her, and she ain't fighting it at all. And that's why they're going.
They're getting set to punt. Get another player in. Low snap. And North Florida's going to get real good field position out of that.
The ball will spot at the 20-yard line. The Bengals will take over.
Yeah, what's up?
Take a break. We'll be right back.
Okefenokee Rural Electric Membership Corporation has been providing quality electric service at a competitive price to residential, commercial, and industrial customers in southeast Georgia and northeast Florida since 1939. For tips and advice on how to save electricity and stretch your energy dollars, call 1-800-262-5131 and speak to your marketing representative. We are a cooperative owned by those we serve.
Welcome back. Pumas with the ball in real good field position if they can capitalize on it. Allen at quarterback, dropping back, throws across the middle. That's complete. Gain of about 5 on the play.
Allen to Haynes. Tackled by number 24, Renata Nelson. Gain of 3 yards. 2nd down.
They started at 20. I think it was actually gain of 4. I think you're 16. Yeah, I think
2nd down and about 6 for North Florida. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Allen dropping back. She's going to take off and run with it. She's got room over here on the right side.
Minnesota Allen. Short of the 1st down. Out of bounds at the 11-yard line. 3rd and short.
their hands up. They've only got 5 seconds to get the thing off.
3rd down and 1 after the run by Allen. Rocky up the middle, dives in. Touchdown. Touchdown, North Florida.
Finally, we got out of the snide, got the ball, got some control, got in the end zone. Got some focus for a drive. We totally needed that to help this team out today, to try to get some separation between ourselves and them. Been a totally sloppy ball game on our
Rocky takes
offense.
it in with a nice little carry there up the middle.
Yes, she's going for two. She looks like she's driving, and she got in again.
2-point conversion is good.
Your score. New Orleans Hippies, 6.
We needed that. We needed them to get the control of this game and get ourselves so we can have some comfortability, so the girls could go and have some fun. This has been one of those games after a bye week.
Pumas
that
with the
you're like-
lead.
It's been one of those games after the bye week that you're like, this is kind of.
Do what now?
This has been one of those games after the bye week that you're like, you kind of want to shake
Yeah,
that off.
gotta
They had
get-
a lot of trouble.
Got to
shaking
get
it
rid of the
off.
cobwebs a little bit.
Yes.
We're going to stay here. We're just going to go ahead and stay here. They're already ready to go.
A lot of frustration on my part, the players, the coaches' part. We just got to shake all this stuff off. I know I'm frustrated. We had a lot of stuff go on in the last 2 weeks, so I apologize for my anger to the fans. We all went through something, and all of us, who's close to the family, know what we've been through, all of us, and we're all kind of frustrated, and we're all trying to shake this off. It's a really big blow to our family, but we're going to overcome. We had a rough couple of weeks here, but we're going to overcome it. And we're kind of starting to shake it out.
I feel a lot better now with 11-point lead versus that 3-point lead.
Yes. Everybody's frustrated. Things are happening that we've been out of character on, and we're going to try to get ourselves together and put this thing away in the second half. Try to put this thing away.
That last touchdown was huge.
Very much. It was big, very big for us.
Fumbled at the 15. It's picked up. Boom, what a hit right there. Nice hit right there.
Another bone-crushing hit by Teach Haynes. Brianna Teach Haynes. She had a bone-crushing hit last season and comes out with another bone-crushing hit this season. That's the way you use your shoulder pads right there. They're trying to wake up a little bit. Seems like after that, they got in the end zone, got the 2-point
kind of
conversion.
feeling momentum shifting a little bit.
They're trying
now.
to get themselves together and feeling it.
It'll be first down New Orleans after the kickoff return.
They ain't got no beast up front.
Number 5, Will Logan.
First and 10. There's a snap. Flea flicker. Is that a fumble?
They call that a
incomplete pass.
Okay. I thought that was 2 forward passes, but I don't have the right angle standing here. I think the refs are going to work on that. They need to talk about that one. I think that should have been called a fumble. He's explaining it. I see you got to look like the back judge is explaining what their call was. I thought that was a fumble, but they're saying it's not. So go on to the next play.
Second down and 10, New Orleans. Pumas showing blitz. Here they come. Quarterback's going to keep it and run to her left.
She fumbled the ball.
Fumble.
Pumas got it.
have it.
Looks like the Pumas are going to be on top of it. Did they get it back? I don't see. We don't see anybody talking about. Looked like they got it back. Hey, Raven. Looked like it either went out of bounds or the what we
Flags on the play.
What do we call now? They got all those girls going off the court. And they got 11, 20, 4, 10. Please remember that. They all came off the bench in this thing. You got a personal foul
That's going
on
to
the
go
Pumas.
against North Florida.
I'd like to know what number that was, if I could get for clarification on that personal. Is that number 34? 94?
Personal foul against the Pumas.
So 1st and 10 at the 49 for New Orleans.
Long time. She's in.
There's a snap dropping back.
Intercepted. That looks like a pick six right there. Yep, Skittles.
Touchdown, North Florida.
What a great Johnny on the spot, or Jenny on the spot, as we're going to say. Took it right down the sideline, used that amazing speed of hers, and went into the end zone. We got but now we got a flag on the play. What's the call? Don't look like there's no call. And we got. So it looked like we got a penalty on the interception. So there won't be a score, but we will get possession of the ball. Let the referee sort it out. Must be some type of block in the back or something. Personal foul. Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. So we got somebody on the Pumas seeming like lost their composure after we had the interception and decided to take some retribution and cost us a touchdown.
So we'll retain possession but lose the touchdown.
Yep.
1st and 10, Pumas.
Both teams have had touchdowns pulled off the board tonight due to penalties.
Yep. It's one of those nights. Got a lot of sloppy play, a lot of stuff going on.
First and 10, North Florida. Allen in the shotgun, 2 to the left, 2 to the right. There's a snap. Allen dropping back. Pretty good protection. Going deep. Oh, just over Phillips' head.
She had it, too. It was she was wide open. She got herself free. Had plenty of time, just a little bit out of timing. You can tell that's just off on their timing a little bit. They'll get there, though. That was a great play. Great protection by the entire offensive line and the running back. I seen Paige Jones come out there and get a block, hold up the outside rusher, give T. Allen plenty of time. They just misconnected on that. That would have been a touchdown. Taking a little bit of time getting out of the huddle here.
Second down for the Pumas. Trips to the right. Single receiver to the left. Swing pass.
Oh, my God. Two straight.
Oh,
That
man,
was
she
another.
had some green pasture ahead of her.
Yeah. This has not been Rocky's best game. She's had some stuff that's totally been uncharacteristic of her. But, she's had a lot on her plate, not to make excuses for her, but she had a lot on her plate the last couple of weeks. And we got to get it together. She had a big, huge play, and she knew it. I think that was the problem. She knew she had a big play, and she just forgot to do the little things to secure the ball.
The only thing that was stopping a touchdown, somebody running her down.
Like I said, we've been our own worst enemy today. We've stopped ourselves more than the defense has stopped us.
Third down. There's a snap. Allen dropping back. She had to get rid of that one. Intentional grounding is going to be the call.
Yeah, she never got out of the pocket, and she threw the ball away, clearly avoid taking the sack. And that's going to be a 15-yard penalty, was it a 10-yard penalty and loss of down. So it should bring up fourth down on that. So we should be punting.
Fourth down, Pumas.
It's going to back North Florida up. Fourth down.
We got a lot of personnel issues tonight, trying to get people in the right spots on both sides.
This has been our strength right here is our punting unit. That or
Blocked.
beat the hell I bragged on them.
Blocking, she fumbled it.
Oh, she touched
it. So that should
The
be
Hippie
Puma's
touched
ball.
that.
That's Puma's ball. Looked like we recovered that. Well, they looked like the Hippies recovered it and got it back.
New Orleans ball. New Orleans ball. First and 10 Hippies at the Puma 32 yard line.
We got to get some pressure. Getting our pressure on the defense.
Incomplete.
So you're trying a couple other things, throwing trying the little bubble screens underneath us, underneath the rush, trying to get underneath the rush, like little one-man screens, and they're not happening because she's not getting enough chance to even see where her receiver is. She's throwing it into the dirt. That's what pressure will do for you. Thank God our defense has been playing and our special teams has been so good tonight.
Second down and 10. A little over a minute remaining in the third.
Second down.
Hippies incomplete. hit a receiver in the back.
That play was just totally discombobulated. I don't think that anybody on that offense knew exactly what the other person was doing. We had instant pressure by the defensive front once again, and you had receivers running into the same areas, helping the defense cover them. They didn't have any idea what they were doing on that play. I think that was something they tried to put in versus what they saw against the defense. It was totally inappropriate. Yeah.
Going to bring up third down, 3rd and 10 for New Orleans. She's going to keep it. She puts it down. Oh, what a hit, man. That's close to a first down.
Santina Bryant, she kind of hit her kind of high. I think she took a little blow to her head. So she's got a little cobweb maybe. Yeah. Is she going to stay in? It looked like she's okay. And he was able to get a first down on that.
They didn't measure that? Wasn't close enough to measure?
Nope. I guess they moved the chain, so I guess they gave him a first down.
Official signal first down, I guess. 1st and 10 New Orleans. Scrambling. Still on her feet. Still on her feet. Inside the 10. Flag comes in late.
More grabbing.
Matthew on the carry. Run good enough for a first down, and that's the end of the quarter. Flag on the play.
On the defense.
Personal foul.
4th quarter coming up. We'll be right back.
Hey Indian fans, did you know you're eligible to join the United First Federal Credit Union? We are your hometown financial institution offering services such as online banking, mobile deposit, free checking, and much more. And if you're in the market to purchase a vehicle, our auto loan rates start as low as 2.99 for those who qualify. We are conveniently located at 3773 2nd Street South in Folkston. Federally insured by Ncua and equal housing lender.
Charlton Electric now serving.
Welcome back to West Nassau High School in Callahan, Florida. Hippies threatening. They trail 17-6. Getting set to start the 4th quarter.
We're off next week. We go to Birmingham in 2 weeks. We home for the last 2 games.
First and goal.
First and goal.
Just
Hippie in motion. Quarterback dropping back under pressure. Dumps it off. That's complete. Flag on the play. Man.
Dylan Broxley on the defense. Flag on the plate.
Run! Run! Run!
We have a timeout on the field. First down, timeout called. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back.
Charlton and surrounding counties. With over 20 years experience in both commercial and residential services, our electricians can meet your needs. We offer installation on whole house generators, service upgrades, mobile home services, troubleshooting, ceiling fan and light fixture installations, and much more. Call us today for an estimate at 912-276-7661. Since 2009, Southeastern Automotive Group has been buying for and selling to most of the franchise dealerships in the area. What if you were able to bypass the big dealerships with the big markups? Buy direct from the supplier. Save thousands of dollars on your next vehicle purchase. Have a trade-in? No problem. With used vehicles in such high demand, Southeastern Automotive Group has dealers ready to buy your trade. If Southeastern Automotive Group doesn't have the perfect vehicle for you, using their vehicle locator program, they will have it shipped in without any hassle or haggling you hate. With over hundreds of thousands of cars available at auctions across the nation, your next vehicle purchase is just a click away.
Welcome back, North Florida, with first and goal at the 4 of North Florida.
First and goal. Hippies.
There's a snaps, bobbled. First down, Hippies, North Florida recovers the fumble.
Recovered by number 66, Chris Autry. Pumas, the ball on the 3-yard line. Take over. First and 10.
Handoff over to that left side, gain of maybe a couple.
On the carry. Number 59 on the tackle. Gain of 2 yards. Second and 8.
Second down. And we give it right back.
Brittany Stevenson on the recovery.
First and goal, New Orleans. They turn it over down there. We give it right back 2 plays later. First and goal at the 5 for the Hippies. First and goal, New Orleans taking a long time to get the play in. Referees already reset the ball. They may get a penalty on this. First and goal. You good?
Timeout. New Orleans.
And after all that, we have a timeout. Terry, I turned you down. You back now? You down? Leave you down? All right. All right, we're going to take a timeout. After all of that, they take a timeout. We'll be right back. You're watching North Florida Pumas football on CSN.
ESP Specialist in Fabrication is located at 169 Little Phoebe Church Road in Folkston, Georgia. President Mark Pickering and his employees utilize the latest technology with a skilled workforce to supply customers with the best custom fabrication possible. Serving clients at home and abroad makes ESP a premier employer in Charlton County. For all your specialty and fabrication needs, contact ESP at 912-496-2583 today. They're also on Facebook at ESP Specialist Fabrication. ESP is a proud sponsor of Charlton Sportsnet.
Okefenokee Rural Electric Membership Corporation has been providing quality electric service at a competitive price to residential, commercial, and industrial customers in southeast Georgia and northeast.
Welcome back. Hippies threatening. After a North Florida turnover, Hippies get the ball at the 5. And we had a timeout, 1st and 10. Handoff, delayed handoff. I'm not sure what was going on there. It's going to bring up 2nd down and goal. Turn you back up. You back now? You can breathe now. All right, Terry, welcome back. You all right, man? You're going to be the first one in the bunker tonight, ain't you? Not even close. Second down and goal. Hippie's taking a long time with getting these plays in. You folks at home trying to watch the game, please keep in mind we're going to re-upload this game in its entirety onto our YouTube page later this evening. So the spots you may be missing, it will be a complete game when we reload it. Forced out at the 8.
Great job by the Pumas defensive front once again, forcing her out of the bounds. She got instant pressure where she couldn't get a read to make who to pass the ball to, and was able to get some pressure out there.
Third down and goal for New Orleans.
Defense is trying to make one more stand.
Feels like they've been down there for 30 minutes.
Yeah, it seemed like it. We need another good big stop by them.
North Florida jumps unless a lineman moved.
Trying to figure out what they're going to call here. All right, they called offside against us. One of these games, one of those games. This has been one of those seasons, actually.
Offside against the Pumas. Ball half the distance to goal.
That's a move. Should have been a false start.
Flags on the play again. There's a fight at midfield.
Anytime we move and we go into neutral zone, they can move and there will be a false start. Full ass there, typical full ass. She already got one personal foul. She needs to come out of the game. She's already been suspended.
They called false start on Hippies.
After we get everything settled, it's going to be third down. I see it. I'm watching it here. Fumble the snap, pitch back. Forced out of bounds. Going to bring up fourth down.
Number 8, Garney Mitchell.
I can't say anything about this. I'm already a little bit agitated at some of the stuff that's going on. But
Fourth and goal. Hippies.
Well, the defense has done a good job.
defense has done phenomenal. I'm trying to. I'm
First and
struggling
goal
to
at the
find-
5,
I'm
and they're
struggling
back
to
there at
find
the
words to
15
say
now.
to compliment them how they've played so far. That they've been put in all these strenuous and tough situations, and they've come through time and time again. They've done an outstanding job tonight.
If we survive this tonight, defense gets the game ball.
Yes, and the special teams.
Yeah. Dropping back.
What a great play by
caught.
Angel DeWall.
Pumas make the tackle, though.
Was that fourth down? Pumas
First
stop
down,
him.
North Florida, back the other way.
Another good defensive stand. Another great defensive stand by the Pumas defense. I think if we can get one more score, we will put this game away and be able to go home with a comfortable win, howbeit ugly. But
Fans
it's a
getting into it a
comfortable
little
win.
bit after that
Yeah.
big stop.
Yes.
First and 10, Pumas. Allen at quarterback. Has a receiver wide open out here in the flat. Breaks a couple of tackles, forced out of bounds. First down.
That was a great kind of, it was a funky kind of call. She kind of stood there, didn't move at all. She allowed
That was a nice pass.
she allowed the slot receiver to clear everything out and got a nice clean pass, was able to get some yard, got a first down out of it. We just need to get something together, sustain one another drive, put some points on the board, and we could put this one to bed.
First and 10, North Florida. Clock continues to run. There's a snap. Allen going deep over the receiver, wide open. Oh, my goodness.
That's about the fourth drop ball we've had today. Like I said, we've been our own worst enemy. It's one of those games.
Third down. Second down. Second down, correct.
I'm trying to give words that will describe this game, and silence to me it seems to be the best word because we've kind of done nothing for ourselves on offense. Done nothing, so there's nothing really to say. Mama said if you can't say something nice, don't say nothing at all.
Exactly. There's a snap. Allen looking for a receiver. She's going to be sacked. Flag on the play.
5 sacked by 7.
Flag on the play. Allen is sacked by a couple of Hippies.
Looks like sacked at the 16-yard line. Personal foul. Face mask.
And there will be
Once again, we're bailed out by another defensive call, a personal foul.
That's going to go against New Orleans.
They had us in the position where we had to punt. They had us deep and bailed us out with that personal foul. Typical of what the game's been played today. Sometimes, no matter at what level you have these type of games, you just kind of just scratch your head. It's like, can we just get this one over with, and maybe we can come back the next time and do a lot better.
Two to the left, one to the right. Allen. There's a snap, little high. She's able to grab it. Got rid of it. Nice job to save a sack.
Yes, good job by
She got rid of it. That was a good job by the quarterback.
We've had, like I said, we've had so many self-inflicting wounds. If we'd be in the hospital, all the cuts that we've cut ourselves with. Well, we've had big plays where we could have had just great drives and great plays. Hopefully we can get it together.
Second down.
Got 8 minutes left, and let's get one more score in and get this game put away. And let's go home with the victory, and let's go celebrate.
Going deep. That's almost.
That ball rolled around on two different players. Nikki was almost able to get it, and she just rolled it and just couldn't even pull it in. That would have been another good, fantastic play. But it was a great play by the quarterback, Allen, giving her a chance to actually make a play on that ball. The girls are going to have.
She almost made a spectacular catch.
Yeah, the timing's going to get down. They'll learn how to read her, and she'll learn how to read them. And they're going to get really good by the end of the season. They're going to be a really good passing attack.
It's third down and 10. There's a snap. Allen dropping back. He's got a receiver. A little short.
Yeah, number 10 came unblocked off to the right side, forced Allen to get rid of the ball before she wanted to. And they outflanked us on that play. We outflanked. We probably should have had some more protection in the backfield, and we would have probably been able to get that, especially with the down and distance that we had.
Have we completely abandoned the run? We haven't run the ball in a while.
No, we haven't. We haven't run the ball. I'm not sure what we're doing. But hey, they might have thought they could take advantage of something, and
We've got an 11-point lead. Wouldn't hurt to run the ball a little bit, kill this clock, get out of here with a win.
yep.
Nice
Wonderful
kick.
punt. Wonderful punt. Great
Nice tackle. Nice. What a job.
Skittles
24.
right down on the field, right.
Skittles getting it done.
Yes. Once again, special teams and defense is winning this game for us. Offense has given us just enough points so that we can have a little bit of a lead to be able to do some things that we want to do outside of our normal conventional way of doing things.
Near the 30, on the 32-yard line.
Next game, Alabama. Are we going there? They coming here.
We going to Alabama.
We're going to Alabama.
Going
2
up
weeks.
in 2 weeks, we go to Birmingham.
Me and my internet guy, we're going to have a phone call Monday. I don't think it's the box, though. It can't be the box. I don't know what it is.
Maybe we got too many things interfering with it, phones or something.
I guess it's this, the
Yeah,
block.
Yeah, it could be concrete.
Maybe if I need to get the laptop up higher between that and the box, communicating with each other.
Hey,
And we haven't had this problem all season.
Yeah, we'll get it together. Kind of a muggy day, too. It's really heavy.
Yeah.
A lot of humidity in the air.
But I'll have the game uploaded in its entirety later this evening, so we'll be good. First and 10, Hippies. 7.5 remaining. That's caught.
Good tackle. Good tackle by J-Rock. Holding that.
Shy of a first down.
Yeah, she gained about 7 or 8 yards, but she was able to get the tackle secured to keep her from getting the first down.
Tackle made by number 57. John Rucker.
Second down and 1 for New Orleans. Under pressure. They may get her. They got her. No, she gets out of it.
And she. Wow, what a play. She was out there. She was nearly sacked, and she was able to break away from 2 defensive players and get a first down.
3 Pumas had her in the backfield.
That's where you call the little bit of effort, and we kind of thought that the play was dead. You got to finish. We have to learn
Yes.
this. We've
Got to finish the play.
We haven't been finishing some of the plays on offense today, and it kind of spilled over right there to the defense where we didn't finish a play. That would have been a huge loss for us. Now we gave them first down, so we're going to have to regroup and come back at it again.
Going deep. That's caught.
Pass completed.
Well, it could have been an interception, but I think Lou was kind of waiting on the ball, and the receiver just went up and took it. She was able to make the play on the ball to get the tackle, but she's got to be able to go up and make a play on the ball. But she kind of waited on the ball to come down to her, and number 9 went up and took the ball and made a reception and got a first down. That should be a learning lesson for Lou as she goes that she can't wait on the ball. She has to go and make a play on the ball, and she would have probably got herself an interception.
Right now, the clock is our friend. It's still rolling.
We have an
11 New Orleans.
Good thing we have an 11-point lead right now.
Quarterback dropping back. Incomplete.
Good pressure by Sunshine Williams, and she's able to make the quarterback pass, get rid of the ball before she was ready. Defense is still doing its thing. We just kind of broke down on one play on that third down where we could have got off the field, but luckily we're trying to get the stuff back together.
Second down. Dropping back, going deep. That is incomplete.
Well, they're trying to go to their two favorite targets there on deep passes and getting big plays to try to get in the end zone. It works every now and then, but you can't have a diet of that trying to think you're going to be able to make big plays whenever you feel like it. It's just, you just don't have that. You don't have the line up front to give you that type of protection. Looking here, they're going up against it. Let's see, they're going to try to go deep. You can tell by the formation they're trying to get out there. Good pressure. Oh,
that's tipped. Incomplete.
Good job by Santina Bryant. We're able to get her hands up and tip that ball.
Brings up fourth down.
You're calling 94.
Tell our coaches to run the ball.
I wish I could. We got 4 minutes left.
Brings up fourth down. I don't see New Orleans punting here. I think they'll go for it.
Yeah, they have to. They got 4 minutes left. They got to go for it. And they got the ball on our side of the field, so it's not like they're not in their own deep in their own end. It's in plus field goal range, plus field territory, so they can conceivably go for it here without really doing too much damage unless they take a sack.
Yeah, they're going for it. Fourth down. Big play right here for the Puma defense. Going deep down. Oh, nobody out there. First down,
close.
North Florida.
Not even close. I think the defense kept her from even getting off the line of scrimmage, so she had no chance. So let's see if the Pumas can put this game away by getting in the end zone. We just need one score, one sustained drive, put the game away. Let's go have a good time at the bunker tonight.
Pumas have been through a lot the last 3 weeks, but it looks like we're going to survive tonight and regroup and get ready for Alabama.
Yeah, we've been through some stuff. Everybody's has had. I mean, there's not been anybody in this organization that hadn't had a rough, at least last 2 weeks, things going on at our organization or things that just happened to the team and some players getting injured and some other things going down. That everybody has been affected by it, and it showed in the play tonight. But they've been able to stick together, which is always a hopeful thing. They've still been able to stick together through all of this stuff.
Quarterback under center. There's a run by Jones. No,
That's right.
Phillips. Stay in bounds. Stay in bounds.
There you go. She's able to stay in bounds, and she got a personal flag against her. Looked like there was a face mask on that.
First down, North Florida.
Looked like there was a face mask on there played by number 20. That's going to give them another 15 yards.
Personal foul. Face mask against.
My clock got a little bit ahead of the official clock, so I'm waiting on that.
Now, Rocky went back to being Rocky. The wily veteran knew that she needed to keep the clock running.
Yeah.
She stayed in bounds and allowed the defender to tackle her in bounds.
And stayed in bounds.
Defender probably, because she's probably because their first year, she should have pushed her out of bounds, which would have stopped the clock, which would have helped the Hippies. But she tackled her, and then she tackled her by a face mask in bounds, would even got the.
That's why you have a Hall of Fame running back there.
Right, and now the clock is going back to running again. So we got the play clock going, and we got the yardage.
1st and 10.
Rocky's got the ball again. She's breaking away. That's a horse collar, but they didn't call it.
She's got about 6 out of that one.
Yeah, she got 6. It should have been a horse collar, but they didn't see it. So this is the way to end the game. She's doing it. I like the way they spreading them out. They got a threat of the pass, and then they're giving it to Phillips, who knows what to do with the ball, and she's running it and getting positive yards, and we're killing the clock.
Yeah. 80 that clock up. Two to the left, one to the right. Phillips in the backfield, Allen under center. Allen is going to looking to throw. Dumps it off to Phillips. 1st down.
Another great play call. Phillips was able to get there, make a block, then slip out, give an open target for Allen. She dumped it right on her, and they got the positive yards for the 1st down and still got the clock moving. That is two veterans making a huge play. Everybody else ran the rest of the defense off. They were all playing run. Then she came drop back for the pass. They had no idea how to defense it, and she was able to dump it off to Phillips. Phillips was immediately tackled, but got enough for the 1st down, and the clock is running. We're coming up on the 2-minute warning right about now.
Inside of 2-minute warning. 2-minute warning, so we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. Pumas lead 17-6.
At least they're finishing the game.
College football and NFL jerseys and collectibles. Sunny Sports Us has a large variety of amazing items so that you can show your love for your favorite football team. Sunny Sports Stuff is located on the northwest side of the Pecan Park Flea Market in Jacksonville, Florida. Sunny Sports Stuff is the official store of the North Florida Pumas. So rush on down to Sunny Sports Stuff while football never ends. Visit Sunny Sports Stuff for all your favorite college football and NFL jerseys and collectibles. Sunny Sports Stuff has a large variety of amazing items so that you can show your love for your favorite football team. Sunny Sports Stuff.
All right, welcome back to West Nassau High School. 2-minute warning, 1st and 10, North Florida. Adam Bell along with Terry McGriff.
Yes.
It's been a crazy game tonight.
Yes.
But looks like we're going to survive and come out on top.
Yes. As long as we're going to keep our fingers crossed here. As long as we don't do anything to ourselves, we'll be okay.
Yeah.
That's been the story of this game. We've been our own worst enemy. If we could just not beat ourselves, they cannot beat us.
New Orleans has nothing to be ashamed of. They came in here and played ball tonight.
Flag on the play. False start. Against the Pumas.
I'm going to turn these down just a second. All right, 1st and 15 after the penalty. To the left, Allen dropping back, looking to throw, going deep, and we dodged an interception right there.
Yes. I'm not sure what we're doing right now. I'm going to leave it to the coach's decision. But, I mean, the clock is on our side. I would take a knee if whatever they decide to do, anything that will keep the clock moving. We need to get out of here with this victory, regroup after the tough time we had in the last few weeks. Let these girls go home with the victory, with a good taste in their mouth, and regroup, have the bye week, come back, get ready for Birmingham.
Second down.
We're kind of prolonging the game right now.
Two to the left, one to the right.
Second down, long. Pumas.
Allen under center. Dropping, but there's a blitz. Gets caught. Kinsler across the middle. Touchdown, Sam Kinsler. No flag. No flags on the play.
Well, even after all of that, we got Kinsler in the game, and she does what she normally does, make something happen. So we got in the game, got her the ball. She ended the game with the last touchdown that we needed. At least we got 20 points on the board. See if we can get our extra point in here.
20-yard reception. To Killer Allen. To Sam Kinsler.
Maybe they were just working on some things, and they knew they were comfortable enough with the lead that they were going to. Maybe they just wanted to work on some things because they were comfortable enough with the lead.
I know. I look at it from a different perspective.
Yeah,
I know the coaches are down there looking at 2 weeks. They got Alabama.
Yeah.
They're probably wanting to work on some stuff.
Yeah.
Me, from a broadcasting point of view, I'm just looking at it by get the win and leave.
What a boots.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, Lauren Church with another huge boot. See how far that ball went through the upright? She put it.
All right, we're going to take a break with the touchdown. Pumas lead 24 to 6. We'll be right back.
Since 1939. For tips and advice on how to save electricity and stretch your energy dollars, call 1-800-262-5131 and speak to your marketing representative. We are a cooperative owned by those we serve.
Hey, Indian fans.
Welcome back. 24 to 6. Pumas lead. Nice kick. Man, I tell you what, she's doing a good job on special teams. That is going to get fielded at the 1.
Holding. A clear holding. The key's out of bounds.
Flag on the play.
Number 8, Ernie Mitchell on the return. Out of bounds at around the 20-yard line. Flag on the play. Holding against the Hippies.
Well, I'm not sure where they're going to mark this ball after this, but it was a clear holding. It didn't seem like much urgency from the kick returner either to get on the ball.
Yeah.
And because Lauren Church put the foot in that ball, he almost put it in the end zone, which as we're going forward, you can see she's going to be a huge weapon for this team.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
She's doing
like I told you before, she's going to give
your defense and your kicker get the ball tonight.
And punter.
Yeah. Well, your special teams and your defense.
They allowed time for the
offense made some plays late, but I mean overall the defense kept us alive. Because there in that third quarter, New Orleans was at our end of the field.
Seemed like the entire third quarter.
The entire third quarter they were down there. The defense really saved us tonight.
Yes. But, you know, after after all we've been through the last couple of weeks, after the Atlanta trip, all the things that have happened on and off the field,
Yeah.
the fact that this staff and these girls have stayed together. I know a lot of them are distracted. A lot of them have some stuff going on, and there's a lot of things going on. But they able to figure out a way to win the game. Out of all that, they figured out a way to win.
I know they've been through a lot the last couple of weeks. I know that, on and off the field.
Good pressure. Oh, she dumped that. That's a penalty.
Flag, ineligible receiver.
And she did it in the end zone.
That came from the end zone. That's a safety, right?
Wasn't she in the end zone when she touched that? Wasn't she in the end zone? Well, we'll leave what the referee say. She was in the end zone when she touched the ball. Right, but that's an ineligible receiver touching the ball in the end zone.
That's what they're discussing.
Yeah,
they're trying to figure it out now.
They're trying to figure it out right now.
Let's see what the call is.
Say in the end zone. Safety. Half the distance? I thought they was going to call the safety. No, they didn't call the safety. Loss of down. Okay. I guess it wasn't in the end zone.
Second down. Loss of down.
Well, it stopped the clock for them. Boom! What a hit. It's a fumble.
Incomplete pass.
Did they call it incomplete? I thought it was. What a great hit by Sunshine Williams once again. She's starting to find herself a spot on that defensive front. She came screaming through there and made a huge hit on the quarterback, causing the ball to go in the air. I thought it was a fumble, but they called it an incomplete pass. Well, they're finishing the game where we hoped that they would start the game on both offense and defense. So,
well, we'll take it, 24-6.
yes. After what we've been through, a win is a win. You take your wins the way you can get them, because when you're playing at this level, all of them are hard. You know, sometimes they seem easy, but they're not.
Alabama had Atlanta tonight, right? Alabama had Atlanta tonight?
I believe so. I didn't get a chance to look at the schedule. You know, we had a hectic day today, so we're going to try to get everything done. I'd like to say thank you once again to all of our sponsors.
There's a snap. Handoff up the middle on third down.
Look like they're going to run the ball out, run the clock out, try to get out of here.
Yeah.
Don't seem like, look like they're going to do the smart thing.
Well, Terry, it's been an interesting night, man, but we come out with a W. That's all that counts.
That's all that counts. We come out with a W. The clock is running. It's fourth down.
And hopefully we come out injury-free.
Yes. I think we, for the most part, we have come out injury-free. I don't see anybody on the sideline getting nursed. So that's a victory in itself, because we've had some serious injuries, amount of injuries in the last 3 weeks. A lot of players we've lost.
Clock continues to run. It's fourth down. Looks like the Hippies are trying to string it out just as long as they can. High snap, dropping back, going deep. What a throw.
Now this time, Lou went up for the ball, made a play on it, but she didn't get a hold of it and tipped the ball away from the receiver.
I have 0, but the official game clock has 8, so we're going to hold up just a second.
Got
8 seconds
timeout.
officially remaining in the ball game. Terry, you had a good crowd here tonight, man. Weather was nasty hot, then rainy, muggy, but they stuck around.
It started out beautiful. Then we had a little rain, got it a little muggy, cleared out a little bit. Now it's kind of cool, but it's still a really great night. The field, thanks to Air 2, G2, another one of our sponsors, they did a great job with the field. The field held up. Field's still looking beautiful shape. And these girls nobody's had any injuries based on the field, so I'm totally happy with that. I don't think there's any major injuries really with any team. I think you got something, probably maybe cramps or something with this player down. Hopefully that's all it is. And
think the quarterback was injured on the play, but I tell you what, she launched that thing.
Yes.
From her end zone, that ball landed about the 45-yard line in the air.
The girls can play in this league now. Don't make no mistake. Girls can play. We just got to get their first-year team. I think this was the first game. No, I don't think this is the first game they scored. But they're trying to get all their stuff together. They knew they're going to struggle. They got a lot of young players. But like I said, I fear them in the future. They have no other competition in a metropolis like New Orleans. They're going to grow that franchise. They're going to be something to be reckoned with in the future. Now's the time to get them.
The previous touchdown, not the last one we got, but that previous touchdown, that was the one that won it for us, I believe.
Yes.
That kind of took the wind out of the sails of New Orleans.
And gave us a little bit of breathing room so we could afford to make another mistake.
Yeah.
The first one, we couldn't make a mistake. Lauren Church bailed us out with a big, huge field goal, and then we made some defensive plays. We could have had it earlier, but we had a personal foul on what it should have been a pick six. But, the coaches will get that, straighten that out. We had some players that were kind of getting in their feelings, not having their composure. Everybody's been through a tough time, so some people have still got some anger issues and some other stuff, and they had to get it out. And you've seen a little bit more feistiness than you normally see.
Now, speaking of your field goal, I believe that was a record distance for North Florida, right?
Yeah, that was a record. I think that was a 34-yard field goal, 35-yard. I'm going to hold on. Let me get a minute with our statistician.
All right, Hippies QB is going to get a little extra help getting off the field. We hope she's all right. Certainly don't like seeing any of them get hurt.
Oh, Lord, they're putting her on the
That's going to wind it up.
And that's the ball game, folks.
I'd like to say, give congratulations to Lauren Church. She's got the Pumas record for a 34-yard field goal. All right. Well, buddy.
You ready to wrap it up?
Yeah, we're ready.
Special thanks to our new sponsor,
Sunny Sports Stuff.
Sunny Sports
Like
Stuff.
the stock Air 2, G2, like the aircraft maintenance, Team Sportswear Direct, all of our other sponsors. I don't have my list in front of me, but you know who you are. Thank to all of our staff, our players, our fans. We just thank all of you for watching us this week. God bless. We're going to be off this coming week, and next week on weekend of May 18th, we'll be in Birmingham, Alabama, playing the Birmingham, Alabama Fire. Yep, road trip.
All right, partner.
I will say one more thing.
Have a good weekend, buddy. Go ahead.
We got a lot of things going on with some players and some things in our organization that had happened to our organization. Just fans, just keep us in your prayers. Keep some of our players that have been things have happened to in our prayers, and just we'll keep together and be a family, and we'll get this thing done and finish out this season strong. And we started it tonight by coming out with a victory.
No doubt about it, man. No doubt about it. We'll see you. We'll see you. Thank you for watching this presentation of North Florida Pumas football on the Charlton Sports Network. For Terry McGriff and Tammy Bell, I'm Adam Bell. We'll see y'all in 2 weeks live from Birmingham, Alabama. Thank you for watching. We'll see you.